Igbo people, I stand well on a day. My problem with Igbo, na Igbo they betray Igbo. Na be my problem with Igbo people. Na Igbo they betray Igbo. Because the way I see the country, na padi, na tribalism on the two. Make I tell on the truth. My next life I go be Igbo man. Today I be Igbo. Tomorrow I be Igbo. Next life I go be Igbo. Make I no carry Niger Delta come the separate us. South East, Niger Delta. Now Wazobia we see. Now Wazobia we be. All these South are political. Niger Delta are political. And I just use them to cause problem for us. We know. Nobody say we don't know. And I use them to cause wahala. Because they deceive us. River State man, they fight people. Imo State man. River State man, they fight Anambra man. Warre man, they fight Enugu man. Now what will they see? Now him will go see. Bayelsa man, they fight Imo State man. See the politics. See problem with the court. He don't see Fulani fight Fulani. Go for or not. He don't see Fulani fight Fulani. If it's soldiers where they go, say where they carry gun. If they say how they control them when Fulani come, no shoot, no shoot. No do, drop your arm. No do, ceasefire. Or then they see him. He don't see Hausa fight Hausa. He don't see Yoruba fight Yoruba. Go Lagos State, he don't see Yoruba fight Yoruba. Now for East here, we they kill ourselves. Be wise, make on a wake up. Make on a wake up. No be when they don't kill us finish, they go come capture us. No be when they don't kill us finish, they go come hold us for hand. East be wise. East be wise. I don't know why we know they wise. It diverts me.
Nigeria has happened to me. As I speak with you now, my uncle has been kidnapped by Fulani terrorists in Edo State.
The terrorists killing people in the northeastern part of Nigeria are not.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how I got this.
Are not from Congo. They are not from Malawi. They are not from Namibia. They are not from Egypt. They are northerners and they are Muslims. They are Fulanis from the northwestern part of Nigeria. They are not speaking Chinese. They are speaking Fulani language.
Fulani bandits, we can avoid the River State. We can avoid the Niger Delta. If you don't, you go belly full also. You go belly full also. One make on a take on an eye, see say we don't already. No be me go talk on a sense, you go tell on.
Hello, you are welcome to this class. Not the only time when they say, they fear, say, kidnapping. Men don't ready. They're ready for them. Say, no, allow anybody to buy you anyhow. It's better you buy person, they carry you put for prison than they buy you put for grave. It's a decision between grave and prison. People who enter prison, they get opportunity to come out one day. It be through pardon or what or the other. But if you enter grave, say now planning S-men, bandit, right? By you don't go with that too. So for this class, we'll see the latest update. What happened for the past 24 hours, another one, 48 hours across the country. We'll cover the one we will cover, okay? We'll start. Before we even start at all, as you can see, Reverend Ezekiel don't provoke. Listen.
Imagine the minister, the senior advisor to Tinubu came to my office. She said, I gave her this. She asked me, what is the evidence that there was genocide? This is 500 people that were killed one day. And that woman was able to stand boldly on Arise TV. And she said that I'm the one that gave her. It's true. But it's in praise. There's something that we did. But she didn't produce the fact finding before the media. That this is what we did to the people, the Muslims that came to kill 500. And imagine how stupid that woman is. Ignorant.
Which woman is this? What's her name?
Spiritual advisor on community development. I don't want to know her name because she has caught herself already. Based on Jeremiah chapter 48 verse 10, it says cause is the person who is laxity in doing the work of God. Cause is the person who is deceitful. She's deceiving Nigeria that it was repressed. And the blood of these people that were killed.
Over 500.
500 in one night. Look at their names here.
Can I suppose?
Look at her name. She bastarded this soul. And this soul, the blood of this soul, their skeleton in the grave, will haunt her down. Mark my word. She thinks she can carry people that are dead. She play politics with the dead. She will never know peace in her life with the grave until she repents.
You know who they talk about so? Now this lady.
Since I've been reprised attack. See the book he gave me. The first few lines I will read if you permit me. It says, this is the massacre of 300 people in 2010. It says, and I read that they came to a neighboring village in Just East local government where they suspected to have been hosted for a few days before the launch of attack after sending threat letters informing the villagers affected to get ready for coming.
Guys, welcome. Happy Friday, TGIF. Please help me like the video, double tapping on your screen device, or click on the three dots on the right hand corner to like the live, please. And also take a minute to share and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. But please, I need the likes. I need you guys to help me with the likes, okay? Please keep on double tapping if you haven't already. For those of you that are liking, thank you very much. But if you haven't done so, please double click on your screen device to like, or click on the three dots on the right hand corner to like the live. Thank you.
They are coming of attacks in revenge to the people they lost during 2008 crisis. That's the reprisal. Why are we not asking critical questions about what exactly happened in 2008, how many of their men were killed, and what led to this reprisal attack? We're not asking critical questions. And why would the Reverend now insisted that now it's a genocide against Christians when a lot of people are being killed?
Hey,
Cash crossing is
Tracy.
happening,
Welcome,
land grabbing is
darling.
happening. Call it the
Yes.
name it is. We are facing banditry, we are facing terrorist attack, we are facing Fulani militia in those regions. Let's call it the way it is. And don't let us stigmatize because and say, no, it's the Christians are being killed. I'm a Christian. And from this book he gave me, from the first few lines, you know this was a reprisal attack. And a reprisal attack is not a calculation of you kill two, I kill two. You can kill two, I kill 200. And that has been ongoing in Plateau State for more than 20 decades.
Isn't it a failure of government? Isn't it a failure of government at all levels?
At all levels that we all inherited, that this government inherited, and the state governments also are not doing their own work.
Government is a continuum.
When you look,
They sent out on a peace mission to Plateau State. But from what? You just watch. Because they take side. You were sent to make peace. I act as a mediator. But you went on live TV. I took a side, not even side. I took a side.
Not mine now, Tracy.
Okay. You did it because, for me, you know that the man only AK.
Do you know who her brother is?
Must not be offended.
The brother of that lady. I don't know if you guys know. There was one guy that came out and wrote a book. And I think he was put in jail in the UK because people complained about instigating violence against Igbo people. I don't know if you guys remember the guy's name. Yeah, that's his sister. That is the guy's sister. I can't remember his name right now. If I do, I'll let you guys know.
Blame the man because now only prayer. Now in carry, he no get.
Adeyinka, God will bless you. Yes.
What about those in Taraba, Benue, and other states? Now because the first Fulani, now they kidnap children, now they kidnap that
Hassan, exactly. Hassan Dalong, welcome. Exactly. She will.
Now they kidnap Catholic school children. Now they enter church, go by people, kidnap others.
Guys, please continue to double tap your screen device so I don't want mute them again. I beg, I'm gonna help me the light.
So you need to please Fulani because now they carry with it by person. I don't know how to define her. No blame for those ones. When I remember this person.
Offer it for peace sake. What's the essence of saying you have ancestral attachment to land and then you get killed at the end of the day? I said for peace sake. If you have land that
your life or your land. Now remember, everyone they saw that time. Your life or your land? Why keeping your land? They talk by you. Better give them your land. It's like why keeping your wife? Let them sleep with your wife. Let them carry your wife and children. And so people they interpret them. So you can see here, your land or your life. That's now policy. So many journalists they wrote on it that time. His name now Pastor Femi Adesina that time during Buhari. Now he talk that. For me, they always take say appointment they last forever. Now only 8 years maximum. Maybe you can't get favor with another government. They call it appointment, but it doesn't last forever. Where is it today? Your life or your land? Where is it today? For me, and the same thing with the weakness for Jesus. I'm a Christian. I can't lie. That statement already question mark. I am a reverend father. I can't lie. There's no genocide in Benue. Question mark. Why telling us who you are? Say it. Some Christians they lie. Some Muslims they lie. Religion no they stop person making no lie. People they lie. No tell us say you be Christian, you no go lie. You be Christian, you cannot side I'm talking. No, Maybe there's something else you are protecting. You no blame Fulani S-men where they kidnap you along the road. Okay, but now the man where he give you paper, say 500 people were spy, indirectly justifying the spy. They don't go report to police, may they arrest those people. So all the people that they kidnap for churches now everywhere. Should Christians also go to mosque and also kidnap? If at all, what you are saying, for someone to follow that line. Now so go also do maybe to report. They no report, they go buy 500. Just so anyway, most of insecurity news where they happen for inside Nigeria. Within the past 24 hours, see what they go on. For compound, people house, this family. They say now family where they want build in Edo State. Kidnappers are demanding ransom. And the VT say they get only 7 million. The Fulani S-men, they want more. You get the point now. He say, your wife, they pregnant. They want even sleep with the wife. I beg, you gonna help me. Now so we see how we're gonna watch.
Hey!
Only 7 million are coming up in this and then Mona Airport. They say now 15 million in the fire. Mona Airport.
Hey, God.
With AI,
you can create any character you
This
want.
is so sad, eh? Hey, God.
This is where my brother and his wife were kidnapped last night. The both of them, around the hours of 7 to 8. He was coming back from town yesterday in his house when they kidnapped him and his wife. According to somebody that was at home, he said he saw Fulani S-men taking them inside the bush. So this is the bush that I saw them. So this is the environment. This is the bush where he was taken into. They took him and his wife last night.
Absolutely. No, it's good. Me, I'm happy because it's going to lead to that division.
This is the place where we saw footprints.
You just see so. Next on the road, no be only house. Sahara reporters break it. Bandits attack a 10-seater bus on Osokoko, Abajana Road in Kogi, abduct passengers. According to the news, bandits have launched an attack along the Osokoko Abajana axis in Kogi State. According to sources, 2 commercial 18-seater buses were targeted during the incident. The exact number of kidnapped passengers remains unknown at this time, though eyewitnesses confirmed that all those aboard the intercepted bus were taken by the attackers.
Guys, please continue to double tap to like if you haven't already. Thank you.
A source revealed that Nigerian army personnel arrived shortly after the incident and engaged the bandits in an attempt to repair the assault. The military response led to the video earlier circulated online showing the travelers waiting on the highway or the soldiers fully clear the road. So you can see somebody posted this. I don't know whether it's the same thing. According to the poster, person who posted, he said they kidnapped everyone in the bus just here around Kaba. Okay, according to the poster, the road is full of security personnel, over 80 armed policemen and soldiers. See so? Bila saying at the same thing because according to Sahara reporters, they thought say soldiers responded immediately, called engaged. I don't know how road where soldiers plenty, security personnel, police plenty, and in between, bandits get the mind to kidnap people like that. What's up? You don't see answer. According to this guy, Timothy, nothing to see here. Just some terrorists partying on the highway, mounting roadblock somewhere in Nigeria. Now he post them. See ya. remember the other one, or the road. House, road, highway. Then they party for road. According to him, see the party. If you see my baby, oh, you go call her mom. I'm going to power make you. They are dancing. They don't say papa. Inside farm too, house, road, farm. Anywhere you go, they wait. So you can see here, RC posted this. Waiting he post before we watch am. He talk say kidnap and white papas. One kid after family offered what? Take 10K. Yesterday, alleged security agency in search for 2 white papas kidnapped in their farm at Emuhu near Agbo Delta State. Security agencies responded swiftly. The military from the Street Brigade, the Emuhu Vigilante Group, at the Court Ababu, Operation Soup, and teams of police officers all join us in the search and rescue mission. From Emuhu to Ababu to Obi Ayama to Uronigbe, we were able to locate one of the victims at Uronigbe, Edo State. He narrated the heartbreaking incident on how his colleague was killed after the mass family attempted to negotiate with the kidnappers using the only money they had. 10K. This is the painful reality our people are facing. This is the video. Papa, sorry, you need water?
To improve the all-electric Subaru Solterra, we went back and made it go farther, charge faster.
Sorry. Can I go call me? Papa, sorry. His friend.
I'm telling you. I want
Jesus darno, Papa Daro, Jose Daro, Papa Daro, Aponaro, Kara Nadim, yeah, Malo, this is the comedy for us.
God. Thumbs up to Harrison. I don't know. I think he's a security expert. I think so. Mona no vessel. Mona help me with the like. The likes are very low now. The votes is going up, but the likes are not moving. Please, if you have not yet liked, Biko, click on that like button for me, please. I appreciate it. Not be play, we can't play for you. We can't shine torchlight for waiting they happen for our Obudu for that side. I beg. Now this like now go help us reach many people. Mona double tap. I know say some people no get the challenge. They don't understand how to like, especially with this new YouTube thing. Double tap on your screen device, or if you look on the upper right corner of your phone, you go see 3 dots. Click on that 3 dots. Push that like button. You can even share from there. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I beg. Mona carry me, egbe mi debe, as they say in Yoruba land. Carry me reach there, please. Help me. 20 votes, only 11 like. Mona help me. I see say don't they go up now. Thank you. Mo will continue.
You don't see answer. Both the rich, travelers, Pawantapa, farmers, students, worshippers, nobody is spared by Fulani Esne, aka bandits, the terrorists terrorizing Nigeria. Scott posted this around 48 hours ago. He said, don't happen to them. In Nigeria, don't happen to them.
Nigeria has happened to me. Nigeria has happened to me. As I speak with you now, my uncle has been kidnapped by Fulani terrorists in Edo State. You see this insecurity that we'll be talking about. If you never come your doorstep, you might not understand what is going on in this country. We are totally surrounded. That's just the honest truth. My uncle was kidnapped around Oluku. in case you not believe very well, look in those states. We reported the matter to the Akiadolo police station. They seem to be doing nothing. They seem to be doing nothing. The last time we spoke to him, they don't beat, like we could even barely hear him speak. They're beating him so hard. They are demanding huge sum. They are demanding for us to come pay 100 million to get him rescued or to get him recovered. From 100 million, they say 15 million. And one thing I observed from this, the terrorists or kidnappers, whoever they are extremely bold in whatever they are doing. They're not a fear. They're not a fear. They speak as though they are in control because they know that they've taken over the country. That's from the point at which they are speaking from. We don't report to a Kadalo police station. They are doing nothing. We are currently going to the state CID in Edo State to also report the matter. But they're asking us to pay 50 million. Otherwise, they will bam in Edo State. Edo State. It's no longer in Borno again. It's no longer in Kwara. We are totally surrounded. If you never reach your domot, you might not understand what is going on. This country is no longer secure. How will somebody be going out on a normal day and get kidnapped? Broad daylight. It's not be night anymore. No, it's not even a very terrible area. It's not even a very terrible area where it was kidnapped. It's just around Oluku in Edo State. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the same way when I released the people that were kidnapped in Kwara State, in the church, and also the students, please go help us carry my uncle come aside. I was asking just yesterday that Hope said maybe ransom, they don't pay. Because until today, they've never been able to tell us how they got those people out. If you say that government going to pay ransom to kidnap us, then we are finished. Then it means we have to go and look for the 50 million and give to them. Because it means help is coming from nowhere. That's the country we're not living in those states. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please, to the Nigerian police, please, bring back my uncle.
Black Friday and Cyber Week hate to see me coming. But this year I said, you know what? I'm going to shop smarter.
You don't see us. And our Senator Shehu Sani, to say, may Northerners take responsibility. Stop the denial. These people, now my children, watch.
The terrorists killing people in the northeastern part of Nigeria are not from Congo. They are not from Malawi. They are not from Namibia. They are not from Egypt. They are northerners and they are Muslims. The bandits in the northwestern part of Nigeria, they are not from Senegal. They are not from Mali. They are not from Morocco. They are not from Guinea or Guinea-Bissau. They are Fulanis from the northwestern part of Nigeria. So it is for us to solve the problem. It is not for anybody to solve the problem. They are not speaking Chinese. They are speaking Fulani language. They are not speaking Spanish. They are speaking Hausa language. They are not speaking Mandarin. They are speaking Kanuri languages. When will the North sit down and address the whole of these bandits and terrorists are not more than 5,000?
In Nilan gone for ahead. Say the way it is. Okay? Oh, continue. On Tinubu, some people react to what we say. The first person, now this man, Buba Galadima, comparing with Jonathan. See what he thought.
Me that speak to you, seated here, was one of the greatest critics of Jonathan's presidency and the way at that time he handled matters. I didn't know that God will disgrace me to show me that Jonathan was even a saint and a better administrator than those that follow him.
You don't hear us. Next, now Adebayo, see what you want to. The SDP 2023 presidential candidate.
Goodluck Jonathan has more presidential and executive experience than President Tinubu. Tinubu was just governor of Lagos for 8 years, just dealing with simple things within Lagos there. Now Lagos is like one seat of the size of Abuja alone. So what experience does he have? The only thing he can bring to bear is to use the tools of that office. First, he must pay attention to the work. And I'm happy that in the last 2 weeks, he has suspended his junketing and jamboree all over the world. He's now paying attention. His spokesperson doesn't abuse people anymore. He's talking about security now. In the last 1 month or before then, Onanuga will have been insulting somebody and calling them names. Now he's talking about cordoning off the forest. Now, second, if you are experienced in security, if you want to cordon off the forest, are you going to announce it? So the terrorists will be waiting for you. Why do I have to know that the forest has been cordoned off? Is that not a serious operational detail that you don't give to the public? That you communicate to the IG and they advise you and you take that decision?
You don't think that there are saboteurs who are causing it? Is it coincidence that Trump said something and the Yoruba land is a very popular saying, they say, Ajesoro, Leni, Omoku, meaning that the witch spoke the night before, the day breaks, and the child is dead.
Yes.
Meaning that, isn't there a correlation? Is it coincidence that Trump is saying, talking about security situation in Nigeria and how he was going to come gun blazing, and that those who will say there are people in Washington DC trying to bring out this?
The same Yoruba people are also saying, talk to the Yoruba land. If the wall did not crack, the lizard can enter it. President Tinubu is the wall that cracked. Because if he secures his country very well,
Tracy,
people are not dying.
do you have the interview of Ahmed Dati? Can you help me find it and forward it to my email? For some reason, I can't find it too. Did they pull that interview?
And police faces their work. You go around, you don't see a policeman.
I bet you fear me check whether you go see him. Sorry, you guys, I'm talking over the video. Mona no verse. I know say some people they verse as I talk now. Mona no verse, I beg. The interview of Ahmed Dati, for some reason, I saw it earlier, but I don't know. Did they pull the interview? Because I know they said DSS has invited him. Please, Tracy, help me check. If you see, can you email it to me? I beg. Please, guys, continue to double tap your screen to like. Oh, the likes are not reflecting. Oh, as the votes they go up, the like no they go up. I beg, make una help me out. Patsy, welcome.
You have a local government where you come from. You have a DPO there. Go to your police division and say hello to them. Look around and see whether anything you are saying about President Tinubu is reflecting there. Whether they are equipping them enough. How much does it cost to equip every police division to be able to have proper coverage? Even we who are in the media, we have drones. Have you ever seen a DPO with a drone before? The real saboteurs are inside Asoro Villa there. You see, when President Tinubu came, I said to Nigerians that this gentleman will undo his own government by the people he appoints his own cabal. Because he was elected alone. And look at all the choices he's making. Now, he is the cause of his own domestically and internationally. First, environmentally, he has heated up the whole country by poor economic policies, making everybody desperate, making everybody to go wild. Leave that aside. In terms of security of the country, he has not been paying attention to Nigerians who have been paying ransom everywhere from one chance. You know, if you do a public hearing of one chance victims, they will be over 1 million. He's not paying attention to people being kidnapped in the communities everywhere. The only reason why he's sensitive to it now is because Trump sent a tweet. When last did you see National Assembly holding a hearing and the president and then everybody is going there and they're doing a hearing on anything? But they are spending your money to fly to go and be partake in hearing overseas. How can you say somebody sabotaging you? Who sabotaged you to the point where you have no ambassador to the United States, no high commissioner to the United Kingdom, no ambassador to France, no ambassador to China, no ambassador to no high commissioner to the UK, the Security Council members. Even if you are joking, you don't want to have an ambassador to Burkina Faso, Estonia, and Australia. Why would you not have diplomatic representation in the membership of the Security Council? You are treating ambassador any other political appointment that you are going to use to force people to come and join. That's an administrative flaw of this government. Yes, it is failure of head of state function, failure of presidential function, failure of commander-in-chief functions. Right. So that is the problem. Look, let us summarize Nigeria's problem. Spell it as Tinubu. Tinubu is the problem of the country because all the powers are vested in him, and he's playing with the powers. He's not been serious. He's a brilliant person. If you study his profile, because
thank you, Patsy.
He's a highly brilliant
Hope
person.
you had the same too.
I'm sure you know that teachers in the educational curriculum and all development will tell you that very brilliant students can be very lazy, unruly, and unserious because they won't study. A lot of brilliant people have failed because they are not serious. And the president has been really like an emperor. He is not dealing with governors as fellow security officers. He's dealing with them as potential defectors to his party. He doesn't hold security meetings with them, tells them what's happening in their state.
Next! Nah.
And in that regard, what is your reaction to the announcement by President Tinubu of a national security emergency? Because his statement talks about recruitment of more police, crash training, notorious forests like Sambisa being cleared, state police, the ending of open grazing. I mean, did it strike all the right notes for you, or have you had it all before?
Zero. He has
okay, thank you. And I suspected.
Before that, let me quickly say, because you mentioned it, that in the policy, there is a call
Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate
schools in the rural areas. Now, that is deadly. That is wrong. I wish Uncle Tinubu can hear this very quickly, and among the entire list, withdraw that one and please correct himself.
It's come under a lot of criticism.
That he should encourage people to build. If I have money, I'll build in the rural areas. Believe me. It is wrong. Let him quickly, his advisors, whoever, remove only that point of stopping people, because in this sense, attack is the best form of defense. We in the educational world, we're fighting a war on behalf of the country that people don't realize. It's as good as what the armed forces are doing. So for the commander-in-chief to say stop building in rural areas.
I think he said remote areas.
Well, remote areas, whatever it is, remote, populated, unpopulated, whatever it is, continue to build.
It's 36. If you can't handle it, get the fuck out of my comment section. Get the fuck out. This is the attitude that you have as a Nigerian that is a problem in the country. You come into my comment section, you do not respect the hosts. I have a right to run the life the way I want to. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of my comments. Are you okay? Go somewhere else where they don't talk too much now. Are you okay?
I'm not contradicting the commander-in-chief, but he has said something that is very wrong.
In other words, we can't let terrorists dictate to us how to run the country.
Yes, and now let me come to those matters. We as a nation have transited from an era, the military era, where we had too much security and too little intelligence, to an era, the so-called democratic one, where we have too little intelligence, too much intelligence.
Hey, Madam Moriaku, welcome. Thank you. What a way, an entrance. Thank you so much, ma. I appreciate.
Again, this is a wrong number to die. Completely missing the point. You want the best of experts to handle this matter. I'm sorry, Mr. President, Uncle, advisors, and all others, they have used the point. It's not about forest guards. It is laughable to say that you're going to bring up forest guards to challenge the gentlemen in the forest. They are gentlemen in the forest. They are not jihadists. The real meaning of jihadists is totally different from what they do. These are not jihadists. They are gentlemen in the forest doing something else. They attack schools, they abduct, they do those kind of things. The real terrorists in Nigeria are those who are saying that the government has fought terrorism. The real bandits are those who say that this administration has brought security.
You hear that? Similarly, no good school for remote villages. It sounds as if Boko Haram the top. Because Boko Haram means Western education is forbidden. Say don't build again, oh, indirectly, I can't secure you. No build schools again for remote villages. That means some people will be saying they born for remote villages. Today they are politicians, they are big. Even at this time they're born there, they will not get opportunity to go to school. Senator Sani also talked about tribalism. He said that tribalism, not as they practice that time. Say, make you not talk, oh. If you talk, you are criticizing our son. You want to blackmail him? You want to show say the man no good? No, listen, our government be this.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our window.
I actually found the video, Tracy, but on someone else's thing, so I'll stream it for the one on Arise. Thank you, sis. I really appreciate it.
Into political tools, noting that leaders who once stayed silent during mass kidnappings are now weaponizing insecurity for political advantage.
When President Muhammad Buhari was holding the reins of leadership in this country, many people from this part of the country kept quiet while our people were killed, while our people were kidnapped.
Thank you very much, Madam Moriaku. I really appreciate it. Yeah, have a great rest. I understand. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Was even suspended for raising issues of insecurity in this country. For the 8 years which he held reign of leadership in this country, he strategically appointed Northerners to occupy key positions. Were they able to solve the problem? No. It's a fact of history that many people decided to keep quiet at that very time because they believed that the person in a position of authority and power was from our own part of the country, and we shouldn't be seen to be damaging his image, his reputation, or the administration, which we believe is our own. Here we are as a country today, victims of violence, of bloodshed, of attack, are demanding for more action on the side of government to end this carnage, to end this bloodshed.
In my mind, if not still happening today, sometimes you talk, somebody will say, now because this person is from my place, that's why you're attacking the person, you don't want to say the reality. The person can't come up for there. The thing when people they talk against called rich issue. Walk on talk, nobody could talk. Now, the solution where everybody talk, now self-defense, community defense, no way for anybody to defend you. You know, go possible for Nigeria. Make no allow anybody to deceive you. You can see this poster clearly explain it was an update. Battle between Asawana boys versus 15 Fulani terrorists. All 15 were pied. They pied all of them. I go move the sound because of YouTube algorithm. And also the images of the pied 15 Fulani bandits allegedly, I go also blow them. You want what this thing? You can enter this guy's Twitter page to see the raw images. See.
We are under attack. We are under attack now, as you can see.
Who is that?
We are under attack. As you can see, our soldiers are under attack. Right now, we are under.
The one leader. Okay. I don't get the scene of crime. Okay, come and see the shape of this map. We don't open up. Go to the face.
Okay. One number can catch it in the face. Now this one first collect. Every minute. Now this one collect for back of barrack. Now this one. Handsome man. Oh.
Yes. Quiet man. Yeah.
A child, Fulani them. Niger. They are not Nigerians.
Of course.
They just come full inside this place. They disturb us. No, are you? No, are you? Wana.
Is that coming from Afimemia?
Come here.
Hey, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that as well. All right, thank you, Tracy.
6 a.m. in this morning, unexpected, but God, Allah, help us with some.
The criminals.
Look at the bandits. Amen. The flying men. Look at them.
Look at how tiny this man is.
Yes, look at them.
Small.
Yes.
Wana.
Ababua. A similar.
The CIA.
Thank you. Look at them. Look at them.
Victory will always be us. Look at how small they are.
You don't see us so. This man can't explain what really happened. Listen.
Wahala don't jump bicycle. Fulani headsmen have been a terrorist, have been a bandit, I won't call them now. They don't carry their crease, enter Port Harcourt. They go militant zone. They don't believe what they see. They see, but they not come back to cut up the story. About 15 of them, I go there. No one come back alive. Yes. There is in our southwest, maybe in Akwara where they enter 1 or 2 times something happened to them. Or maybe there is in our north, Kaduna where they enter. Or Jos, that they enter. They don't know say, now where people did they fight war, and they enter. People will be saying they try to fight. They say, who the tools where they get for their pass on that they carry the work up now. 15 of them reach there, no one come out alive. As they shot Allah Akuba, militant they shot at Sawana. As they shot Allah Akuba, militant they shot at Sawana. They wiped the 15 of them. Nobody come out alive. The funniest thing is that as they finish them, they cut them like sardine, like fish. They cut their body to pieces. Just as say the videos, all these apps, they know they accept those videos. If not, I know this is many of them who watch the videos. They finish them. They don't say, Bob, not be this guy that they don't do most of the before not. Cannot be Yoruba people will be say they will enter there, they will wait for police. People will be saying I war, now they take the job. People will be saying I war, they take the job. Militant will be the government, they beg, they come there every year. Now I call carry on a cow brain, all go there, say, now go buy people. At the end of the day, now the hunter will be hunted. Can you imagine? Not be Port Harcourt or Niger Delta or South, not be. Then they carry or play all this kind of play good outside. Those are people who say they like war on their own. They just like war. They don't like to fight. Tuesday, they know the price, and if you price, you must pay. So you enter there again. At least that those ones will happen now. They are sponsored. People will send them now. The message will go back to their territory, their headquarters, go tell them for not same Bob. Or those ones will send them, they not come back. They poof all of them. To chat there like meet what they want to do. Bobby.
You also hear Amabi?
You think you're fine after a car accident until this
Tracy, I see your comment, right? People... So you remember, say the ones that went to Edo State, remember, they claimed they were hunters. They did not catch them in the act where they were carrying out whatever mess they wanted to carry out, right? They were being transported and they were accosted, right, with the trailer. And then when they were asking them questions, they got upset and were trying to get into it with the guards that were asking them questions. Remember, so there are 2 scenarios that played out. All right. So with those ones, they were coming on trailer, and the people were asking them questions, and they did not want to respond. That's what triggered the whole fight. So now that in that scenario, they claimed that they were innocent hunters. That's how they played it out. But these ones came intentionally with tools. Remember, there was an attack on both sides. So different things. So in this scenario, the governor is not going to go and beg. Beg who? Beg who? You understand? Guys, please help me continue to double tap the screen to like, because everybody can see what played out. So 2 different scenarios.
Big.
This is General Asa Abuja. He gets something to say. If Seko showcase tools where he gets, say he not ready, people could react. Why you go do like that? DSS, police, bang. We can show you all the video. Let's start from here. Watch.
Fulani bandit, we can avoid River State. We can avoid Niger Delta. If not, you go belly full also. You go belly full also. One make on a take on a eye, see say we don't ready. No be me go talk, no on a sense go tell on her. No on a brain go tell on her. Make her know say this Nigeria, no all of us get them. No be bandit get them. We don't ready for bandit. And bandits say they're not ready for us. So anywhere you get a man or woman ready for bandit, we don't ready for bandit. We don't prepare for bandit. And we don't cook food eat for bandit. Death is in my pocket. And they carry a waka. And they carry a waka. Now maybe it's not death on the pocket. It don't happen. Be vigilant day and night. Anybody who wear uniform come and say, "We'll arrest you." If you follow me, concern you. Because fake police, fake soldiers, fake uniform people food. Anyhow they want, and that's the music with them. A word is enough.
You don't see what this one too.
Thank you very much, Tracy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, I feel the love. Thank you.
Say that they tag police, then they tag this one, then they tag this one. The one way Fulani bandit, they do who you tag. Make a tag, kill you there. Tag president, tag chief of army staff, tag chief of defense staff. Make a tag, kill you there. They tag the police, they tag this one, they tag social security, they tag this, make a tag, kill you there. I am the Amusu of the cherubim. We are ready for the bandit. I am the Kwikwi of the seraph. We are ready. Now our country with this. We no go run for this country. We no go there bandit conscious. We no go there kidnappers and robbers. Come do it, scatter this country for us. He said, we will keep quiet. For this country, we all of us get. They want that small boy. They was what? See the bandits, small boys will no value life. They no value life. They no respect life. See how they buy people. See how they carry. They no tag anybody. Now my own is the tag. Make tag kill you there. Make sword tag you. Make bullets tag you. Make knife tag you. And make enemy tag you. They tag this. I use fear, bro. I use fear, bro. You know, just a death in my pocket and they carry water. I am Mr. Death. Our leaders in Niger Delta, we are ready. Maybe they don't come. You see, this one will just happen. Now just daycare. Now the daycare that ain't happen. When they come, they go see the nursery. When they see nursery, they go see what it is. The primary before secondary school. So make them not just come. Make them not enter River State at all. Make them avoid the Niger Delta, particularly River State. Rivers people make them not sleep there at night, make them wake up. This earth will switch like this. One small dirty bandit will come take your life. One small Fulani will take your life. You keep quiet. And nothing will happen when you do it. Or then they see others, anything happen, you won't wait to make them meet you. Now we go meet them. We don't go wait to make them meet us. Now we go meet them. People they visit the tag. I hide them where they tag. Nonsense. Bandit where they know their house. They know their papa, they know their relative. They know where they live. They know their face. You know tag. Now dirty water in the tag. Say dirty water who arm. Dirty water show rifle. Dirty water show this. You never see you arm. He plenty pass this one, but this one where you see now just the nursery. This one where you see now nursery. You never see arm. You never see tools. You never see things. This is just the nursery. We in Niger Delta, we are ready. When you see warehouse, when you see, I don't know who pick. When you see GP, what 800 pieces, what did they want to? When you see brandy worth 1,000 pieces, what did they want to? When you see Kala worth 2,000 pieces, what did you want to? You just see primary. You begin to make the tag kill you there. We are ready for the bandit. Now we'll speak with this.
You don't see this blessed one an old video where them are soldiers, they patrol, they secure communities or they go fight bandits.
Look at me. They offered me $3,000 for my minor accident.
With the men of soldiers, joint task force. Yes.
Next, he gets something to talk for you again.
People of Nigeria, people of the world, General Sabuja, Yamusu of the Cholobi, the Kwikwi of the Seraph, the dirty water of Africa, and the dirty water of Nigeria. Every the way I post, some people they come, Oga, why like this, Oga, why like this? Bandits say they're not ready for this, our country, we sweet, we they good. Bandits say we don't go rest. You go give them rest. Bandits say we go run for our country, we God bless. You go keep quiet in the name of fear. In the name of fear. Because one, some of the soldiers, they work with the bandits. Some of the uniform people, they work with the bandits. Anything will happen for Southeast. The uniform people won't finish us, won't even support bandits finish us. But if it happen for not to know, then they protect them. Then they guide them. And I know they see the thing. And I know say no balance. And I know they see the passion. Bandits get right to do anything. Bandits get right to carry brandy, to carry GP, to carry anything they show. The worst part, make I tell you now. These uniform people, they know these bandits. They know their mama. They know their relative.
Mona Emi like, Mona Emi increase the like. The votes, 89 votes. Now only 20 something likes una give me. Wetin I do? Who I offend una as I come out this Friday? Mona Emi push the like up now. Make it patch, make it even near the votes. I don't enter 90 votes. I beg. Mona help me they double tap the screen device to like. Or if you look the right hand corner, you go see 3 dots. Click am, it go show you like, share and subscribe. Please, guys, to those who have liked, I thank una well, but make una help me continue to like.
They know their house, they know their family, nothing will happen. But if for South is here, now so they rush come find you. So you bring out one ordinary knockout, they rush. You go see where police, you go see where army, you go see where but uniform men they rush to they find you because we keep quiet for them. You go see where they rush come find you. No be one Nigeria already tell us. No be one Nigeria today. Why our own go different? You go see where they go rush, they find you. Now make I go find bandits in a trouble. Now bandits full phone. When I see them, they do live video. They do different video. They hide their face. And uniform, you don't go tell me say you don't know them. You don't go tell me so I don't go fit track them. Track us. If not for Southeast, I want track us. If not for here, I want trace the person friend. If anybody will say good morning, when I go arrest the person, if not for this side, the relative when I go arrest them. But that side, you know. No, they tell us one Nigeria. My brother, everybody prepare. If you get tools, you get plier, you get hammer, you get screwdriver, prepare. Person they die 2 times once. I am Mr. Dirty in my pocket. And they carry a waka. Prepare. Make one dirty boy. When they do shoemaker, they waka for bush. No company you. Make one dirty boy. When they barber for how many months? When they pursue cow. When they arrange cow for forest for bush. They pursue cow. Go come by you. Good life. Beautiful life will God give you. Somebody will come take it from you. Life will God give you. One dirty boy say they pursue cow. Say me fly this one. Say me bandit. Will God take your life from you. May God forbid. Inside my enemy go kill him and he go kill him. Inside my enemy go buy him and he go buy him. No gree make your enemy take your life. No gree make any bandit, kidnapper, and robber take your life. Inside make you take the law to your hand. Take the law to your hand. Because if they take the law to their own hand by you, nothing will happen. Now English you go here. Now change your saw you that you go here. Nothing will happen. Instead they go buy you, make you first buy them. Anybody who won't come buy you, any opportunity buy them. Anybody who won't come move you for this earth, this sweet country, this sweet earth with Nigeria. God can give us this Nigeria. All mineral resources. No matter how our politicians they do us, this good life, when they breathe, the person don't know how God can give you life. The person don't know how God can bring you out. He won't come by you. He won't come move from you. And you keep quiet. Sure, God forbid. It is a haram. It is a very big haram. It is very big abomination. When you go there, you don't want to come by you. One, I need to drag anything. Or I need to nothing on the drag. You don't borrow money from him. You don't owe him. Because even though you owe him, even though you borrow money from him, he get right to take your life. You go there, they take your life. If you don't go, you don't go. People of Nigeria, people of Southeast, wake up. Wake up. Wake up if you don't have Pentagon. Wake up.
Even for here.
What did I do people for? What did I petition me for? What did I petition General Sabuja for? He show gun, he show rifle. I'm a petition for other people now. Petition bandit now. Why my own different? Okay, now maybe I'm a bandit for Niger Delta. I am a bandit now. I don't agree. I'll be Fulani. My papa from Fulani and my mother from Niger Delta. My mother from Niger Delta, River State. My father is Fulani. For peace to reign. Because when Fulani do something, they go free. Fulani do something, they go free. Nah, Fulani people make come adopt me. I'll be Fulani man. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. Who Yara?
Yara. But only person they fight justice now. That's why we say they fight for this piece of Nigeria. In the petition and say it's ample rifle, it's ample ammunition. How? Because it's an empty hand fight Boko Haram.
Another video, whether not old or new, just for you to see, you know, they play.
Yeah, we are ready to go. We are ready. All right. Go.
Well done. Okay. You don't see so. So now there will end this class. So what do you think? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Woo! Kene, you said the man is talking too much. I don't mind his talking at all. I think he needs to talk. I like the fact that he's talk and do. This is more of what we need to be seeing in that country. I don't tire to they come here, come they showcase that they pie every time that they pie people. Very, look at the person where they kidnap, for instance, now, right? The woman is pregnant, they threaten, say they won't even, hey God, that helplessness, I know they like feeling of helplessness. I do not pray for anybody I know or even remotely close. I don't even pray for anyone at all to be in this situation, right? I don't pray that I don't pray to see anyone in this situation, but it is happening. Everybody's supposed to ready. Everybody's supposed to ready. I'm serious because these people have come out. Do you see what's happening in Kogi? Broad daylight. They release the thing. Ta. Broad daylight. Ha! Abeg o, who not ready may go ready for Nigeria. We are already at war. Your government never talk say you dey at war. Your government never just come out talk say, abeg, I take the man talking. I like because this talking na ginger. In case you don't know, Kene, for Nigeria. Me when be Nigeria now, I dey see this, they give me hope, they give me joy. How every time we go come here, every time they buy this one, they buy that one, every single day. No single video of victory, no single sound of victory. Everything na buy. Nobody they even say, you know what? No. May they even do defense. May they ready, march, enter, go meet these people direct. I can't see person when they do them. No, forget that thing. Take that word back. I like us, make it talk am. Now talk and do. It not be like the ones when they know they do at all. When we say now to sit down, talk from morning till night. Now they get the paralysis pass. But nothing to show for it. Action time, nothing. I beg, Mona leave am. I love the talking. The talk give me joy. It give me joy. It ginger me. I bet me they come out, me they ready o. Exactly. Obida. Make all of us join. All of us, make we become. This is not so they won't make everybody they craze. Country where be say people they go their farm. See that palm wine tapper. See that man helplessly. Back in the day, the kind of palm wine tapper and people when they used to carry something in the back. They carry something in case fight, in case something. Not be now when Nigerian government don't use sense, they comot their tools, come out for their hand. Everybody's supposed to go there, especially if you are from the south. Especially if you are from the south and the southeast. There's nothing like the southeast anyway. But hey, for the sake of Nigeria argument, southeast, you're supposed to be specially ready. Because these people mean business with you. You think they came to play? They've come for your lives. I see who they talk, they do, they show. No. I beg, make the man carry go. Make it talk. Not be so. Before now, so they laugh Trump. Oh, he talks too much. He's talking too much. Only one tweet. When Trump tweets, all your government officials don't run the whole Nigeria. Today they're still arguing. Now you see them effectively arguing in the Senate chambers. They argue. Was that happening before? I better let the man talk, please. I welcome the talking. All right. So let's go to Ahmed. Let me go to where did I find this video? Because say me and I like Ahmed Dati. I dey like in this thing. They sabi pump, and I like the way they pump. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I'll find it here. There we go. Okay.
The real terrorists in Nigeria are those who are saying that the government has fought terrorism. The real bandits are those who say that this administration has brought security. Those are gentlemen in the forest. I'm not appreciating them. I don't like what they are doing. This declaration of a state of emergency is a joke. Remember, memory lane. With you and with another TV station.
I saw that, Tracy. I'll bring it.
This government. I don't want that to happen again. Anything that goes wrong, I don't want to have contributed to anything, because this government is skating on thin ice. And the ice is so thin you cannot believe it. We're in a precarious situation in this country. Remember, I warned us not to swear in Tinubu Shettima ticket. It nearly stopped it. If not because some of us were very lazy and scared, we could have stopped it. Now, put Shettima and Tinubu aside. I don't want to talk about them. I want to ask 3 groups of people to please see what they have done. The judiciary, please see what you've done. You have brought in an incompetent government that is incapable of fulfilling their promises.
After more than a decade of deadly jihadi attacks and mass abductions, still the flames of insecurity remain flammable, burning bright and out of control in Nigeria. It's an impossibly difficult blaze, with each successive government failing spectacularly to tackle it. They simply haven't been able to train their water hoses with enough pressure to tamp it down. And now, in one of the strongest security policies implemented so far by the Tinubu administration, the president has declared a nationwide security emergency following a resurgence of a wave of deadly attacks and mass abductions. President Tinubu wants 50,000 additional officers recruited immediately to help tackle the security crisis. And he wants to deploy forest guards to the long stretches of Nigeria's wooded areas bordering Benin, Niger and Cameroon, which he says are being exploited by the militants to hide and infiltrate rural communities. They must have nowhere to hide, he said. Mr. Tinubu also wants police officers who used to guard VIPs to be redeployed and to receive crash training on how to deal with high-risk asymmetric warfare. Controversially, he's also recommending that local authorities stop building schools in remote areas. Northern Nigeria already has very low levels of access to education, and this policy is likely to make it even harder for some of the poorest children in the region to go to school. All this is coming at a time when President Trump has criticized the Nigerian government for failing to get a handle on the security crisis. And within Nigeria, the calls for the government to come up with a permanent solution have become insistently, deafeningly loud. So is this new state of emergency likely to be that solution? Well, let's see what my next guest thinks. Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed. The name sparks intense debate and passionate opinions. Many know him as a fierce opposition politician, unleashing criticism and unapologetic rebukes against Nigeria's government. But beneath the fiery rhetoric lies a lesser-known truth. A respected educationist who has dedicated his life to illuminating young minds and shaping this country's future through knowledge. From the hallowed halls of Bayes University, which he founded, to the corridors of power, Mr. Baba Ahmed's dual identities blur the lines between politics and pedagogy, begging the question, what drives this unlikely fusion of firebrand politics and educational excellence? We'll have more on that in a moment. But first to the news of the day, insecurity and President Tinubu's declaration of a nationwide state of emergency. And for his reaction and assessment, I'm joined now in the studio by Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed, politician, economist, former member of the House of Representatives and former senator. He's also the founder of Bayes University and was the Labour Party's vice presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. I could spend all night just talking about your...
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that.
Your credentials and the things that come after your name.
Guys, please continue to double tap if you haven't done so. Thank you.
Can I just quickly add, with all modesty, also Baba Ahmed University in Kano. Well, because we have actually graduated the first set.
Excellent. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about what it is that drives you towards education in a minute. But first, as we mentioned, you are an educationist yourself, the founder of institutions of higher learning. Are you outraged by the kidnapping of school children in this country?
I am, to say the least. I wish it was possible to have avoided all this in the first place. I wish, but wishful thinking is not the life that we live. As a matter of fact, just between you and me, it was after...
And the 20 million other people who are watching.
It was after we agreed this meeting that the state of emergency was announced. And I can't run away from it. Otherwise, I want to sit with you for 1 hour without even mentioning this government, what they do. But there's no way to avoid it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in that regard...
So everyone should bear with me. It's not me. It is the situation.
Indeed.
Please, yes.
And in that regard, what is your reaction to the announcement by President Tinubu of a national security emergency? Because his statement talked about recruitment of more police, crash training, notorious forests like Sambisa being cleared, state police, the ending of open grazing. I mean, did it strike all the right notes for you, or have you heard it all before?
Zero. He has missed the point completely.
What's the point?
Before that, let me quickly say, because you mentioned it, that in the policy, there is a call to stop building schools in the rural areas. Now, that is deadly. That is wrong. I wish Uncle Tinubu can hear this very quickly, and among the entire list, withdraw that one and please correct himself.
It's come under a lot of criticism.
That he should encourage people to build. If I have money, I will build in the rural areas. Believe me. It is wrong. Let him quickly, his advisors, whoever, remove only that point of stopping people, because in this sense, attack is the best form of defense. We in the education, we're fighting a war on behalf of the country that people don't realize. And it's as good as what the armed forces are doing. So for the commander-in-chief to say stop building in rural areas.
I think he said remote areas.
Well, remote areas, whatever it is, remote, populated, unpopulated, whatever it is, continue to build. I'm not contradicting the commander-in-chief, but he has said something that is very wrong.
In other words, we can't let terrorists dictate to us how to run the country.
Yes, and now let me come to those matters. We as a nation have transited from an era, the military era, where we had too much security and too little intelligence, to an era, the so-called democratic one, where we have too little intelligence, too much intelligence and too little security. What really is buttressing my point now? The commander-in-chief is saying crash program. Again, this is a wrong number to die. Completely missing the point. You want the best of experts to handle this matter. And he is thinking of numbers. It is not about numbers. It is about reducing corruption in the war against insecurity itself. The entire amount budgeted for security in this current budget, how much of that is going actually in the war and how much is going into 2027 elections? How much is going into private pockets? How much is going into... That is the problem. Once you remove that, Nigeria will become secure. And it is not about numbers, because remove the Nigerian armed forces. The Nigeria police alone can wipe out insecurity and banditry in 2 months. Nigeria police. Remove corruption. Remove political interest. Give them all the support they want. They will do it. So I'm sorry, Mr. President again has missed it. It's not about the numbers.
But isn't what you're saying going to come as part of this declaration of a state of emergency? Because, I mean, not only are they going to roll out their plan, but they're going to take in a lot of what people are saying.
Did he say anything about the actual procurements of arms? The rate at which they are given? Did he speak about money is getting missing, money is meant for the frontline allowances of our brave soldiers. Did he say anything about that for now and once past? They have missed the point. It is not about forest guards. We are not lacking numbers. Nigerian armed forces rank among the best in the world. I can tell you for sure, Nigeria has some of the best records. Nigeria single-handedly stabilized Africa from the late 70s. Remember our contribution to end apartheid? We ended the war between Libya and Chad, stabilized Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast. We were, shouldering the responsibilities of Niger, DRC, Somalia. The list goes on, Angola, and those ones. And then to come back and tell us that they cannot sort the problems of Nigeria out, that is not true. I'm sorry, Mr. President, Uncle, advisors, and all others, they have missed the point. It's not about forest guards. It is laughable to say that you're going to bring up forest guards to challenge the gentlemen in the forest. They're gentlemen in the forest. They are not jihadists. The real meaning of jihadists is totally different from what they do. These are not jihadists. They are gentlemen in the forest doing something else. They attack schools, they abduct, they do those kind of things. The real terrorists in Nigeria are those who are saying that the government has fought terrorism. The real bandits are those who say that this administration has brought security. Those are gentlemen in the forest. I'm not appreciating them. I don't like what they're doing. But
well, I would hope not.
I want us to go back to what brought me here. I want to talk about education.
Yeah, well, we're going to get to that. But
this government has missed the point.
But you've put us on this trajectory, and you do that all the time.
You put us.
No, you do that all the time, where you start saying things that simply, garner a lot of interest, and we want to hear more. And I am assuming that based on what you've said so far, you do not believe that this declaration of a state of emergency, even though it now has an international dimension, because the Americans are watching very closely, you don't think it has the capacity to stop these abductions?
Because I'm in a rush.
Have a chance of succeeding?
Because I'm in a hurry to drop this topic. This declaration of a state of emergency is a joke. Leave it at that. Right. Remember, memory lane. With you and with another TV station, I nearly stopped the swearing in of this government. I don't want that to happen again. Anything that goes wrong, I don't want to have contributed to anything, because this government is skating on thin ice. And the ice is so thin you cannot believe it. We're in a precarious situation in this country. Remember, I warned us not to swear in Tinubu Shettima ticket. It nearly stopped it. If not because some of us were very lazy and scared, we could have stopped it. Now, put Shettima and Tinubu
Guys,
aside.
please continue to double tap your screen device to like, please. Or click on the three dots on the right-hand side to like the live.
Judiciary, please see what you've done. You have brought in an incompetent government that is incapable of fulfilling their promises. Nigerians, you and I and everyone, will be at Atiku and everybody, see what we have done to ourselves, allowing Tinubu Shettima to ruin our country. The armed forces, see what you've done, that they will come look you in the face and call you bloody fools. I'm not talking about Tinubu Shettima anymore. They're sequential, because they don't even know what they're talking about. If you say they should stop building schools, for God's sake, I've written you off.
But surely you can't hold them responsible.
They are.
No, hold on a minute. Let me just make this point. You can't hold them responsible for the historical problem of insecurity in this country. I mean, they've been there for just over 2 years.
Can I catch you?
And this stuff has been going on since 2009.
Can I catch you, Charles? Thank you. You say 2009. From 2015 to now, at least you can catch Uncle Tinubu, because the world had it with late Baba Buhari. Everybody knew what he was. And he had cried to them that it was all over for him. Uncle Tinubu went and convinced him to come back. He showed him the money that Buhari's people wanted to see. It was all about money. He convinced him to come back. Everybody knew late Baba Buhari of blessed memory. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. He doesn't know what he reads or what he used to read.
Yep.
Late Buhari he does not have a blessed memory. I'm sorry. His memory is forever cursed. Wherever he is, na suffer. Now he go continue to suffer. And none of his lineage go escape all the catastrophe when he meet out for Nigerians. He go follow in lineage. He does not have a blessed memory. Lie. We are not going to gloss over because somebody has died. We no send a message. So Buhari does not have a blessed memory. His memory is forever cursed. Please, guys, continue to double tap the screen for me to like. Abeg, Mona help me like the live. Abeg una. Because the votes are high. The vote count is very high, but the likes are low. Because I know say some of una dey here to observe. I know say some of the Agbadorians dey here. Agbadorians like. So that when I come una go know. So that I will fit clip the pattern I need to clip to run. Go on a WhatsApp group. Come on now. Please. Thank you.
What he used to read.
Yeah, but, well, everybody didn't know that because the country voted for him. I mean, so surely you might have known that, but a lot of people didn't know that.
But we were telling the people repeatedly, and they wouldn't listen. That is why we're paying a very high price, and that's why I told you, we Nigerians should not look and say to ourselves, see, look what we've done to ourselves. Tinubu is president, Shetima is vice. What have we done to ourselves?
So what do you think needs to be done? Because let's face it, I mean, a lot of people may be able to relate to what you're saying about the capacity of the government and so on. I mean, you mentioned corruption.
Yes.
That's the central thing that you think ought to be dealt with, and it'll have a domino effect.
Yes. Well, I've mentioned it. Charles, I started telling you, I mistakenly or otherwise nearly stopped the swearing in of this government. Up till today, some elements are blaming me. Ever since a few comments I made, ADC has not recovered. So I don't want to say, you see, I love Nigeria. I don't like the government of Tinubu, but I love Nigeria. Nigeria is my country. This Tinubu government is so weak, is at its lowest ebb. So from this sentence, I'm just telling you.
Right. So let me just say,
I don't. They are in a very, very bad situation. Right. Look, less than 48 hours ago, military took over in a sister African country.
Guinea-Bissau.
Thank you. And President Trump is a very, very serious man. Now, they have, and I know what I say. I want to say something that is big, something that is capital, that will harm the junta, which will come and harm the country because I love Nigeria. Everything that happens to Nigeria happens to me, including a commander-in-chief saying that stop building schools. This is what Boko Haram used to say.
I think you have to put that in context.
No, there's no context. Stop building schools in remote areas. You are doing Boko Haram's bidding.
Bam.
Yeah, but what about the people who have closed the schools that have already been built? I mean, in other words, you have to take extreme measures to deal with extreme situations.
The failing government allowed those schools to be closed.
Bam.
Because the moment you close a school, you are opening prisons. You are opening the gates of hell. The moment you establish a school, you are closing a prison. So I totally disagree with Uncle. Please, they should retract that statement. That bio Onanuga. Before he would let him come back and say, please, we're sorry. Go and continue opening schools. Now let's leave this security thing, which I didn't bargain for. Let's come back to classroom.
Okay, I will respect your wishes.
Thank you.
And let us move on to education, because you've said that education is key to Nigeria's development and that it empowers individuals and society as a whole. Is that what inspired you to establish a private university in Nigeria, or were there gaps that you were aiming to fill in the education sector?
Not to welcome. Good to see you, sis.
The idea, for instance, to establish Bayes University?
Number one, family legacy. The legacy started from when Petrarch settled in Nigeria. And of all the offers he had,
where did he come from?
From North Africa.
Right.
Then it was not province of North Africa. Mauritania was a local government.
So you are Mauritanian, right?
No, I'm a Nigerian.
No, I know you are. I mean, you were born and brought up and raised here. But I mean,
when he settled in Nigeria,
you can trace your lineage to Mauritania.
When he settled in Nigeria, in fact, beyond that, because they were travelers from the Arabian Peninsula, they were the real jihadists who were carrying Islam into Africa. But we're not going into history now.
Fulani jihadists?
No. The Arabs from the Middle East.
So you're Arab then? Is that your lineage is Arab?
I don't want to go into history, yes.
Okay.
All right, yes.
That's interesting.
The Hassaniya people who settled in Africa. Anyway, I said his family legacy. When he settled in Nigeria in 1925, the choice of that was close to where there's a printing press in Nigeria. That automatically tells you he is biased in education, and he quickly became close to all the clerics and the clergy, the emirate and the writers like late Dr. Abubakar Imam and all the books that he wrote. He also wrote a number of books. So the family legacy is not in industrial, it's not in trading or commerce or some other trade like blacksmiths or anything like that. It's strictly in education. I'm following what the family of the established family legacy, like Dr. Hakim, who went all the way PhD back in Nigeria. Once he leaves public service, he's back in a classroom. Even when he left Shetima's office, he came back to Grace and
no, that's your brother, your elder brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so there's always that inclusion. The second thing is character. My character is that whenever I speak about something or complain about something, I will do something about it. I'm not praising myself. It's not good, it may not be good, but that's the truth. Like I keep telling you, I never was a politician. Maybe still now I'm not a politician. But because of these issues like insecurity now, I speak about it, I criticize it. And so I criticize the funding quality of education. What's there to do? Go into education. Lastly, opportunities. From the little readings that I've done, there is something we call in economics the true gap planning model, the identity of savings and investment and imports and exports. And I applied that principle. Whatever you see now, the lack of security in Nigeria is identical to the opportunities for security business. The lack of water anywhere, if you borrow that principle and apply it, I did.
Right.
And it worked. So legacy, character, and opportunity. I saw an opportunity in this. Now let's move.
So there's a business opportunity, but there's also an altruistic opportunity.
Absolutely.
Right. And what are your thoughts on Nigeria's current education policy? And what reforms would you propose to improve student outcomes? Because, I mean, that's why you set up a university so you could control the environment yourself.
I am under certain regulators who can attack, who can flog us, who can do anything to us. But at the same time, I'm not afraid to say the truth. When you say policy, I doubt if there is such a thing as policy, because even if there is, they are abusing it. We have read the laws. The same government is breaking the laws. This government is breaking their own laws. How do you establish a university? It's there in Decree 9 of 1993, clearly stated, get your land, develop it your own. Even banks that are less, a bank is less in stature than a university. You cannot start a bank in a rented premises. Federal government of Nigeria, since under Buhari, have been allowing unscrupulous elements to go and rent buildings and open universities. This is against the law. And we know why they're doing it. I know why they're doing it. They want to fight me. They want to water down the quality. They want to, but look, do you have to destroy the system because you want to fight one young man, one gentleman who left you long ago? They are practicing the same old procurement systems in the public institutions. Go back and see how much did I spend in bringing out a world-class institution like ours. How much are government institutions spending in bringing out poor quality institutions? How much do we spend in doing researches in our place? And how much do they spend to regurgitate a research on the impact of banditry in 3 local governments in one state like that, which are copy and paste. So there is this corruption. So and I beg to say there's hardly any policy. I see a great deal of confusion there. Our bosses, tomorrow they could withdraw our license. They could do anything. We just recovered from certain attacks they did to us, our law program, our so many things like that. But look, for the sake of Nigeria, what the hell? Say the truth. Damn the consequences. It's only one institution. It's only one individual. If you want to punish us, go ahead and do, but then see what is coming ahead of you.
But let me ask you this, because let me sort of move slightly left field, let me put it that way. We see virtually every few months the government universities going on strike and retarding education for so many students. I mean, we never see that with private universities and so on. Would you advise them to be more creative in seeking alternative sources of funding? Because that seems to be the issue, rather than just waiting for the government to give them handouts.
Alternative sources of funding are part and parcel of public institutions as we speak now.
Ought to be.
No, they are. Right now, they are. They do generate their income in certain different ways. The problem is utilization. That's why it is. We use ours maximally with even a positive exponential. They wreck public funds with impunity.
So it's that same problem between private sector and public sector.
Thank you. And unless you have leaders truly elected that will treat every public asset like their own, this problem will never stop. Don't deceive yourself. Be it in security, be it in education, healthcare, every aspect of our life. If you don't have the right leaders who remove personal, group, and political interests, things will never be good. Remove these three things, I say. Give Nigerian police 2 months to end insurgency and banditry. They will do it. There is no 2027 in the spending of funds. Nigeria police, go and finish. They will do it.
Just listening to you, I'm curious to know what leadership values guide your decisions and how you apply them in politics, in education, and in business, because you're an economist as well.
Yes. Tough question. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I have, out of modesty, and because you're asking me to speak about myself, I'm not sure if I have the right answer for you.
But you must have values that drive you.
I do.
Well, that's what I mean. What are those values, and how do you apply them in politics, in education, in business?
Because there is fear of God, love for my society. Leave these two things. Because I love Nigeria and I want Nigeria to work. Even remove that thing. Let's remove fear of God. Let's not go philosophical. Let's not go religious. The simple thing is I love Nigeria. I want Nigeria to work. That is my guiding principle. And because of that, I think Nigeria should have no leader that was rigged in. I believe Nigeria should have no group of leaders whose entire preoccupation in government is about being re-elected, is about group interests, political interests, and personal interests. Nigerians should for once look for those people out there, insist they come out and seek the position of leadership. Without doing that, people will continue to say it's their time.
But you have spoken about this consistently over a period of time. And over that period of time, clearly, from your point of view, from your assessment, nothing has changed. Do you see any signs now that things may be shifting? I mean, and I'm not talking about from inside Nigeria, the fact that people like Donald Trump have turned their focus on this country. Some have argued that that's why we're seeing all this about, declaration of a state of emergency, and because of that concern about the threat coming from America. Do you see that as being something that can move Nigeria forward in the sense of not just in terms of fear of American invasion, but could actually wake people up in this country and the government to do more positive things to take this country forward?
Charles, you have brought us back to the security that I didn't want to talk about.
Well, it's not just security.
Okay. You're talking about leadership.
It's about everything. It's about the elections you're talking about. It's about propriety in government.
I'll quickly come back to education. But let me tell you, it is very, very sad. There are times I'm proud to be a Nigerian. But also there are times I question my pride in being a Nigerian, because we Nigerians, we take every and all things on the cheek and we turn the other cheek to be slapped again. All and everything that one individual wants to do, he will do it and get away with it.
Somebody said Nigerians don't like sticking their necks out for anything.
Thank you very much.
They just want to be alive.
Now, American taxpayers' money is valuable, and they know the value if we don't know ours. Yes, Americans can strike. They struck Libya, they struck many places. Nobody from any country will come and do for you what you are lazy to do for yourself. Nigerians, hear this. No Ghanaian or Cameroonian will come to Nigeria and give you good governance. The key to a good life is a good leader. It is your business. How you procure yourself a good leader is your business. If you allow people to come and spend their money and make it their turn, their local, good luck to you. That's it. I can't say it any better. Why I don't want to continue talking about security, because this your very intelligent question is bringing me to say that Nigeria, like Peter Obi once says, wake up. Nigerians, wake up. What are you doing? They're killing you like, and you're waiting for Americans. Wake up. No American will ever bomb you for your development. Look at very, very small countries with skyscrapers. Nigerians are more educated than them because it is Nigerian doctors that are in, surgeons who are in their hospitals. What do they have? The only asset, the only natural resource they have is they have love for their leaders. Their leaders have love for their followers. So look, no need to print a poster. No need to hold primaries and spend money. No need to bribe any INEC. No need to give the police and anything like that. Rule for life, so long as you provide good leadership to those small countries. They sleep till 4 p.m., wake up, go shopping, have dinner, go back home and sleep because they have a good leader. Other countries kill themselves, smuggle out the gold and diamonds, take it to their country, stay in the hotels and pay 20% because they have good leaders. They do all those. Now, I can't say it any better. Wake up, get for yourself the right leaders. Don't allow any local to rig in 2027 because they will rig and you mean nothing to them. The Constitution means nothing because one individual would say the way he wants it to be interpreted. Nigeria, with the empires, Benin, we are getting to realize now that the artifacts are coming back to Nigeria. It's a highly advanced empire. Kanem Borno, the caliphate with the knowledge they came with, the Nok culture, and all those other, come on.
Yeah.
To tell me that
Nigeria had a very rich history. No
we
question
cannot
about that.
unite just to give ourselves good leaders. We cannot think and give ourselves good leaders. That is not true. And if we continue to allow those locals, then yes, we'll be misruled for as long as it takes. Back to education, please.
We're almost out of time, as I said.
That's what I was afraid of.
No, but it's true. We've been speaking since 8 o'clock. It's 8:37 now. So we've done almost 40 minutes, which is the allocated time.
And we didn't talk about the education that I came to talk about.
Well, you did talk about education.
I don't think I did.
No, you did. You certainly did. Don't worry, when you play back the interview, I'm sure you'll see that you talked volubly about education. And you said some very interesting things about it. But you are where you are now, having done all these things, member of the House of Reps,
welcome,
member of the Senate, set up universities,
Kenwin,
economist. I mean, what lasting impact do you aim to make on Nigeria's education and political landscapes going forward from here?
It's not fair to ask me this with 30 minutes left, but I'll try.
No, actually 3 minutes, not 30.
Oh, come on, you're kidding. No.
I'm not kidding. But you can say a lot in 3 minutes. That's what we do as
journalists. Politically, I want to see for the first time truly elected leaders are sworn in, and
many would agree with you.
living wages. I have calculated that my good friends, the police constable and the army private, should take home nothing less than 4 times what they are earning today. So living wage, and cascade it all the way up. Living wages, without living wages for your citizenry, you have a big problem. I believe I am one of those with that kind of attitude.
Right.
So,
and if you had to prioritize those living wages at a time when there isn't too much money floating around, I mean, never mind the issue of corruption. And so I'm just saying, if you were to take decisive steps now and prioritize it, who would you prioritize?
Of course, the
security forces.
No, not just every worker.
No, but I'm saying, given that you've got limited funds, who would you prioritize?
Teachers and security forces, or security forces and teachers. Security personnel, but it's not good to belittle any profession whatsoever, because in their own ways, they could be as important as the front line. This program you're holding could be as important, the message you're passing out there could be as important as the guns and bullets they are shooting in the front line anyway.
Well, thank you. I could certainly use more money.
As for education, the legacy I pray to leave behind is the certificates of graduates from all Nigerian universities without exception to be truly worth their weight in gold. It's not about numbers, it's about the quality.
Indeed.
And what I have done is to lead a quality revolution in Nigeria. Sadly, all I've introduced, not a single university up to now has been able to even begin to mimic like biometric attendance of lectures in days, like anonymous writing of exams, so you can't fail or pass or you can't favor anyone. Conference miking, I hope they are listening and they'll go and start copying me now, because that's what makes me a leader. I established an institution where I do not know 98% of the employees before they were employed. Sometimes we meet in an aircraft flying out and they come to greet me that they are going for a conference from base, which I don't know. An institution with staff and students from every state of the Federation. An institution that for the first time in Nigeria's history, a certain president of another African country accepted our certificate. A certain president of
the president of Sierra Leone.
Senegal. And then the president of Sierra Leone traveled all the way to Nigeria to meet our own president and say, hey, I came to deliver a lecture in one of your universities. And he happens to know the founder of that university. At least it's his nephew that funded the university. But look, before I go, what education seeks to do is form citizens of a country into assets. Now, imagine that Nigeria has 237 million assets. And these assets, remember, I didn't say change into assets, form into assets. In the society, for the society. There isn't enough time. There are certain underpinning principles of education which time will not allow me. The perennialism.
You've got 30 seconds, I'm afraid. I could listen to you all night, but I'm afraid I have to go in 30 seconds.
Perennialism principle, the essentialism underpinning principles of education, the progressivism, then social reconstruction, and then creativity aspects of education. The 30 seconds you gave me.
Well, I think you made the point.
All I can say, but just imagine if Nigeria.
Well, you're taking more than 30 seconds.
And the easiest way to destroy.
That's corruption. You're taking. You're taking more than was allotted to you. You're putting your hand in the till of time.
Sorry about that. No, we need to meet again. We need.
You know, you're always welcome here.
No,
and we appreciate your.
It is not fair. He announced the state of emergency when I was coming to talk about education.
I like that. He took some of your time.
Yeah.
He stole your thunder.
Exactly.
But that's the way it is, isn't it? I want to thank you very much indeed.
So Tinubu announced state of emergency. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I didn't know he finally announced state of emergency. It's not by announcing. What is he going to do about it? That's the real question. Kola, exactly. Imagine if this man was president. You think we would be in the mess that we're in? You think you have people coming out and saying and coming and manning your freeways, and kidnapping 300 people, 200? Hey, God, why not be mosquito? So, I have some videos here that I want to play for you guys. Where is it? Let me go back. Okay. If you are just joining me, welcome. I welcome you. Thank you for coming. Please continue to double tap on your screen device to like the live. Like the live. Continue to double tap. Meanwhile, I hear say the coup for Guinea-Bissau. Goodluck Jonathan say na the former president, na the man wey dey comot, say it's all na part of na arranged. Anyway, maybe I'll be able to get to that video today, but I'm not sure. We will see. We will see. Oh, if you are just coming, welcome. I welcome you. No, this is already a past event. Okay.
Nigeria, there is need, as Senator Ashiru alluded to review the Nigerian firearm.
Emergency on security, yeah, that's what.
We must get back to our people who elected us to represent them and find out their feelings on this. Distinguished colleagues, every man deserves the right to protect and defend his life and that of his family. And bringing a knife to a gunfight can never be a fair fight. We must discuss this. We must get back to it.
And let's solve the problem. Today, almost 120-something countries have already legalized carrying arms.
Yeah, I will. They require. Thank you for that. Yes, I will. Thank you.
I think it is time for
sometimes
to allow us to be carrying arms.
It's not as easy as time. Sometimes I don't have a time, so that's why
you will just be vomiting.
I will try to.
In the church, where this man is discussing with us, was discussing with us.
So now go take a massive B now. Sorry, Mona Noves.
If all of us, particularly the elites, and few of us who are okay, are carrying guns, it is war against war. These boys will run away because there are not too many. It is time for us to stand and make a law that it is criminal for the negotiator, because the negotiators are even eating deep into what is happening today. Where is the bank where they normally withdraw such huge of money to settle them, including the banks, including the negotiator and the kidnappers? They are all criminals and they should face death penalty. I submit.
If you are just joining, welcome. Welcome. Please like as you enter. Double tap the screen as you enter. Thank you.
Deceiving yourself. If you want to fight insecurity in Nigeria, you know what to do. If you cannot answer these questions where these senators they ask and to address this issue, you are wasting time and you are deceiving yourself. Nigerians, listen to Senator Abaribe and then we speak.
The governor of Kebbi said that somebody ordered troops out and people were kidnapped. Till today, nobody in Nigeria knows what happened. And no question has been asked. And we are sitting down here as a parliament and we turn and we talk. Yet, somebody is responsible. If I'm the commander-in-chief, I will call the army commander in that place and the head of the army and say, if you don't get me the head of this person, who withdrew the troops to put all these children in jeopardy, then you make an example of him. That is how a country is run. A country is not run on pacification. A country is run on confronting issues. arrest my
That is
case.
Senator Inayaha Kotabaribe from Abia South Senatorial District. The mere fact say waiting this senator they talk is not the current focus of the president and the current government, and not be waiting everybody for Nigeria they discuss should tell you everything you need to know about Nigeria insecurity. It is an economic investment and enterprise. The people where they benefit from them are not ready for it to end anytime soon. Stop wasting Nigeria's time and playing politics with the life of human beings. The governor of Kebbi State, who be APC governor, accused the military. He said they had DSS intelligence where they give military that there was a plan to attack that particular school. They increased and said they go get 24-hour security for the school. In fact, even one of the teachers who survived the attack, he grant interview, he talk say, on the Sunday night before the attack, armed security people come to school, they take pictures with the children. But before daybreak, for reasons best known to them, all the people who have been there as military and security officials, they withdraw, come out from the place. Barely 30 minutes after they come out, they attacked the school, killed the vice principal, and carried more than 24 children. The same governor, Kebbi State governor, they accused of sabotage, and the question say, we want to know who ordered the withdrawal of security from that place. Yet the presidency, they quiet about them, and you are declaring state of security emergency in the country. Say make police employ 20,000, army employ this. Who are the children of politicians where they want employ go police? We hope say when our children all go there the people where police want to employ. Is it about employing people or ensuring that there is no sabotage, that there is no infiltration of the armed forces or security agencies by terrorists for when so-called Operation Safe Corridor where they employ terrorists into agencies of government? You people should be ashamed of yourself. The former governor of Kebbi State, Mohammed Adamu Alero, who is former minister for FCT, he is the current senator representing Kebbi Central. The immediate past governor of Kebbi State, Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, is the current minister for budget and economic planning for Tinubu cabinet. Yet, it is not enough for the president to look into the matter and say, we want to know the commanding officers to be sure of exactly what happened, and let the Senate set up a parliamentary committee to investigate the issues where go on. Una they deceive on ourselves. Tomorrow, Bayo Nonuga go consider they talk super story. Say they call the kidnappers and they told them that if they do not, then they should release the people from Kwara. If they don't release them, they know the consequences. So what are the consequences of not releasing them? Now play una they play. Shame on all of you. Listen to the senator from Kebbi South Senatorial District.
As we keep saying, sir, we know who these bandits are. We know where they are. We know what they want. What is left for us to conclude? If we are going to do negotiation, do it and finish it. If we are going to fight, we'll fight it to the finish. What is the big deal? We know everything. Why are we covering? Why are we covering all these things? Why are we covering all these things? And I want to align myself with distinguished Senator Abaribe. Sir, the issue that must take precedence is who withdrew the soldiers from Maga Primary School, on whose instruction. The world want to know, Nigerians want to know, we that is particularly affected, we want to know, sir. Because if we don't get to the bottom of this incident will be repeating itself. Thank you very much,
If we do not get to the bottom of this, you are wasting your time and you are wasting the lives of innocent Nigerians. Waiting be the same allegation where happened for Yelewata, where the same military checkpoint was 1 kilometer from the place where they slaughter more than 200 people. What exactly did the officers there do? Waiting happened according to the investigation. You are declaring security emergency, but you are not ready to go down to fetch and find out what exactly is the level of sabotage within your own military. The same Nigerian military where go Liberia, go Sierra Leone, restore peace. How big is Nigeria where they no go fit fight? If you take out the sabotage and the infiltration from the military and the armed armed forces. Look at the issue of the General Uba Muhammad, where they kill, and all of that. And you are sitting down here telling us that they should recruit 20,000, recruit 40. Hope saying your children, they're the people where they go recruit to go stay for police barracks, will be like poultry farm. Make una they play. President Tinubu, who ordered military to leave before terrorists go carry their children. If you cannot reach the conclusion, then you are deceiving yourself. All these issues they go on yet. Akpabio and senators that they plan to wear Ashwebi to go chop sumptuous dinner for their mama place. Now their mama be that as first lady don't invite them because Nigerian politicians will buruku leshe. If you want to fight insecurity, you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, the same way you told Jonathan resign from office. You people have sounded too good for the job you have done. In the name of God, go. Una the wine bandits, una the wine terrorists. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Oh.
All the local governments in Zone C, that is Niger North, have been afflicted with this serious issue of insecurity. I know Mr. President is doing very well, and he deserves commendation for the fact that he has to solve his international engagements and to be having briefings from service chiefs almost every day. But we must also help Mr. President. We also have to help the armed forces. If a kidnap is done today, where hundreds of kids are being taken, and then the same hundreds of kids are being negotiated upon to get their return, what we're supposed to do is to ask ourselves, who is the intermediary between those armed bandits and those that want these kids to be released? You want a solution. We know where the solution is, but we are not bold enough to face it. They use phones to call people to negotiate and even tell where these people will go to pick those guys, those children they have released. My colleague is talking about technology. If our armed forces don't have it, our security or intelligence agencies don't have it, then we are not yet serious about tackling security in this country. Because for every phone call, there's a coordinate.
Happiness, loud down for me.
Are there?
Help me to loud it. They are just kissing his feet. They cannot tell him the truth. They cannot. They are just here, fanning, giving praise that is not needed. A man that has failed woefully. I beg, to those who have not liked, now welcome. Please help me to double tap your screen device to like. Or click on the upper, if you see the upper right hand corner of your device, you go see 3 dots. Click on that, like, share the video, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I beg, I beg una. Thank you.
Sending clips on social media, making our country a laughing stock.
No.
If we want to help Mr. President, it is not only Mr. President that will give directive. The Senate is a legislative chamber that will, whatever resolution will take care is binding. Why must we wait until President? Is it everybody that will go to the President and ask for order? We should give that order here. Who are the people negotiating? We grab those people first. And then let them tell us how the link, what is their link with these bandits? It should not be business as usual. Families are suffering. So people are living in their comfort places, making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can't identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they will be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. It started from one local government. It started from Bono. In one local government. And today it's spreading everywhere. No state is immune. I don't want to put politics in this thing. No politics. It's a reality. If I have my brother, my son, if he's doing this thing, he should be beat. The law should take its course. We are confusing him. We're supposed to help him. How did the falls originate? They will arrest 58 and release 58. No gunshots, no arrest, nothing. And then tomorrow we wake up to another banditry. Why should it be like that? Mr. President, it is on you as our leader to tackle this thing head on, without any fear or favor. We will stand for you. We voted for you. We should not be here playing politics with the life of this country.
I have videos.
We must own our responsibilities. Mr. President will direct, but we have to do our own to help him to navigate well.
English.
The United States of America have come up with an issue that there's insecurity in Nigeria. It's not for Mr. President to handle alone. The two chambers of the National Assembly are supposed to take this issue very seriously. We're supposed to be a legislature that will engage another legislature. If a senator or a congressman will talk, a senator and a congressman in Nigeria are supposed to talk and engage them. They represent their own people, we represent our own people. We should be given the opportunity, Mr. President, to engage these people directly on ways and means they think they can give us intelligence information, as they did before. There was kidnapping in Nigeria of an American, and they came rescued in our own land. What are we talking about? I rest my case, Mr. President.
I beg you, jokers.
How can an offense that carry death penalty, a judge reduce it to 20 years in prison? That is not acceptable. He has violated the laws passed by the parliament. Number three, sir, and this will be my big last.
That happened in Nigeria already?
It has.
There is
somebody convicted of terrorism was sentenced to 20 years in prison. When the law says, act of terrorism, if convicted, shall attract death penalty, no judge has a right to pronounce less than that. It's only when you have implemented the law, interpret the law, not the sentiment of a judge, the will of the people as conveyed in a law, then the president can decide if there are reasons for him to do so, whether to commute or to reduce death penalty or terrorism. This parliament is on record as having done that. Mr. President, I am troubled when, after all the efforts that security agencies and the prosecuting authorities have to invest to secure conviction, because unfortunately the state cannot behave like a mob. So you have to prosecute, follow due process. I am troubled by the conflicting judgment by various high court judges. When the law says, act of terrorism, if convicted, shall attract death penalty, no judge has a right to pronounce less than that. It is only when you have implemented the law, interpret the law, not the sentiment of a judge, the will of the people as conveyed in the law, then the president can decide if there are reasons for him to do so, whether to commute or to reduce. How can an offense that carry death penalty, a judge reduce it to 20 years in prison? That is not acceptable. He has violated the laws passed by the parliament. Number three, sir, and this will be my big last.
Has that happened in Nigeria already?
It has.
There
somebody convicted of terrorism was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
No.
Can I be allowed to land?
The civil senator.
Adejugba, you can actually exit the poll yourself. Yeah, you can exit it yourself. If you click on the side, you will see, it will give you options.
Someone who came to attack him on his farm. And because he killed his...
Sorry guys, let me pause it so I can address Adejugba and anyone else, Isaac, that wants to, if the poll is in your way, because I'm taking the poll for a reason, you can exit it. Once you've voted, you can actually click on the, I think it's on the right hand side as well, and it will give you the option whether to exit. Just exit and it will leave the screen for you. All right, thank you. And for those of you who have liked, thank you so much for liking. I see the likes going up. Please, if you haven't yet liked, please help me to double tap the screen, your screen device to like. All right, thank you.
Self-defense. The man was sentenced to death. But there is no evidence that those who have come to attack farmers and kill farmers, there is no evidence that they have been so committed, sentenced to death. These are some of the issues we have to deal with so that nobody given any excuse to misunderstand what is clearly a national challenge.
Oh, the moment of truth is here. We must hear and whether you not like them or not. Sorry, guys, I'll soon share the screen now. Sorry.
There was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Husseini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think, last week. And his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently and it affects the problem. Mr. Speaker, I'll conclude by saying this. I've been an advocate of state police. I've sought the wisdom of more experienced members like Honorable Sada Soli, Honorable Adodo Gua, even yourself and the Speaker. I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Somebody said that earlier. We cannot be sitting in Abuja and expecting operations to be efficient in Benue. We have to go back to communal policing. You that are older than us always tell us there was a time when if a guest comes to a community, everybody knows him. We have to get the traditional leaders involved and go back to state policing. This parliament under your leadership,
I don't come out.
I don't come out. The constitutional review committee.
More than no verse for anybody when the poll affects the visually. More than no verse. I don't come out the poll. I don't know, but usually they give you that option. Okay, no wahala. I don't come out. So somebody was asking about NIN, N-I-N, right? So that NIN, may I tell now, I never had it in that NIN. For some reason, I never participate. In fact, I've been getting emails, you know, that they have people coming to, if you want to get your NIN and all of that, N-I-N. I say like somehow my body not just agree for that name. I do passports. I say make I try renew my passport, right? I was thinking, okay, let me just renew because the passport don't expire. Omo, hey, the people when they travel, the people from the embassy when they go state to help people renew passport, thieves. The get amount when they go collect from your hand. No explanation. They'll tell you say now processing the passport, processing fee. The amount of the passport different from the amount when they go charge. They go even charge you for using a building, right? For using a building to set it up and all of that, you will expect that, you know, from the embassy, that is their duty. As in, we now go pay for the location, everything. All we have to do is pay you people for passport renewal. No, if I tell now how much I spend for passport renewal, I don't even want to talk. I no even want bother, because that amount, it just be like say I throw away, I dash them the money. Be like say I enrich some people for that pocket. Very highly incompetent staff members. Very what's it called? I don't even know which word I want to use to describe the people when I encounter. Full of ego, not wanting to take any type of help or opinion that's different from them. We literally spend the whole day trying to renew passport. People, nurses that were leaving their work, they did overnight and said, okay, let them come and renew their passport. They had to leave. They could not get to them. They said the machine was not working. Something connected to the machine in Nigeria, whatever, was not working. The connection was not connecting, something. There were Microsoft employees, Nigerians, that were there. They went and met the people, the staff from the embassy that came and said, what's the problem? What can we do? If you see the aggression and the anger, ego, say that they tell us what they fit do, they answer them very roughly. We know what we're doing. We know. The girls come to talk, say, we understand. We just want to know if it's something that we can fix, so that there's so many people waiting outside, so we can move this, can get this going. Omo. The attitude, the pride, I've never seen a thing. Very incompetent staff of the passport, the people that came to do passport, incompetent, highly disorganized, pain in, it was a very horrible experience. I said to myself, maybe I'm not going to renew, I'm not even going to bother. Someday, when I'm able to find my way, I will just, when Nigeria don't make sense, when we don't get it right, I will go to Nigeria. That money, I get all my receipts. Do you know they didn't want to give me receipt? I literally almost insulted the person that was writing the receipt before they gave it to me. Saying, we don't have any invoices here. Meanwhile, invoice was right there in front of this person. I say, write my receipt. You got to tell me, I paid this amount of money. I got to know how much. I forcefully collected receipt from them, because I spent too goddamn much for this passport that I still have not collected till today. Till this very moment. If I tell you people when I went to do my pass renew, and now, you people will not believe it. That is how incompetent these people are. I don't know where they come from. I don't know the office they came from. Highly incompetent, disgraceful Nigerian employers working in Nigerian passport office. It was an absolute waste of my time. And I'm not the only one that shares this sentiment. Anytime I remember, Nasa the verse.
And at this very material time, we are passing through a trying period. It's not only in Kogi State, it's not only in Nigeria, it's across the country, across the nation, across the world. You should remember, before...
Yeah, required BA. So they did not have, guess what? I wanted to do the NIN, I said, because they were like, oh, without the NIN, you can't do your passport. So the NIN machine, apparently to them, was faulty. So they couldn't even do NIN. So they now said, okay, just, put through your application for the passport. When the NIN machine is up and running again, we'll send an email and all of that. Now we still date you today. Now they are sending me messages. Oh, the NIN people, they are coming to do. If you've done your part, you are coming to town. If you want to do your NIN, send. I've lost interest. No zeal. First of all, they give you a time. You know how you book appointments? 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I booked appointment for 9. Thinking, okay, when I go just do and bam, bam, bam. Right? Get it done. Omo. I spent the whole goddamn day. There were people that drove from Las Vegas, from different parts, right? To come and get their passports done. They were there the whole goddamn day. Guys, I don't want to talk about this because anytime I'm talking about it, it angers me again because I can still remember the frustration, the annoyance. very disorganized, very unpleasant set of people. You can just clearly tell that they came there to come and make money for themselves. Half of the money they are collecting from you is not going, I don't believe it's for the government. They won't even write you a receipt for it. Please, let me not talk about it. I don't even remember, I don't even know say the thing see they invest me rich like this. Very annoying. I spend so much money. Very useless group of people. There was a particular guy there. He was saying I have to, after paying all that money, he was asking me to pay another $30. I said, for what? What are you collecting $30 for? For crying out loud, for what? After you've collected all this money, what are you doing with $30 freaking dollars? I think I may have the man got upset the way I was very upset too. And I looked him in the eye. I said, what are you charging? Explain the 30 freaking. Explain it. You can't just be doling out, giving out amount of money for people to pay. And you're not giving the freaking reasons for it. People were there waiting. No chairs. Some people were standing. Nigerians, what is happening in Nigeria is affecting everybody all over the world. I'm telling you, if you're in Nigeria, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I still have my receipt. I said I was going to do, like a content, make content on it and really express my anger. But for some reason, I was, what's the point? What's the point? I wanted to really embarrass and disgrace those people. But I said, I can't think I'm again. What's the point? Now my home country, we dey fight for this country. Why will I even go and be doing this video? Maybe it will get to a time when I will do it. When I don't really, I don't even know say I see the verse for this thing like this. I don't know say the thing still they annoy me. Guys, let's just focus on this, I beg.
And at this very material time, we are passing through a trying period. It's not only in Kogi State, it's not only in Nigeria, it's across the country, across the nation, across the world.
I'm telling you, Michael, you don't see, you, oh my God. In fact, welcome, my brother.
We have to put it together.
Omoye, don't tell summertime, like maybe, I want to say April or May, thereabouts. Maybe May, yeah.
As you all know, the major bandits, the commanders have relocated to Kogi State for the past 3 days.
I bet more not like if I never like, oh.
And we will not wait for them to attack us. We are going to take the fight to them. And from this meeting, we have all agreed that we are not going to bow to any criminals. We are not going to negotiate with any criminals. We will never pay ransom. We will caution ourselves. We are going to sensitize our people to be conscious of what activities, their program they are doing. And we have all resolved to make sure all activities ends by 4 p.m. Any church, any mosque, any program, any centers that organize or that is organizing programs before.
We'll see what Kwara people go really do. Whether na lie, na true, you talk, you go really do something. We will know. Because all these people, now mats, now only mats. Mount your guard for your forest. Every young man in the south, especially, I cannot emphasize this enough. You are supposed to mount your guard. This is not the time. Even young women, anyone, more than learn. There are ways to make things, man. Get creative. I not talk. I keep quiet. They not say now another thing I can't do for you.
Because at this point, I am tired. I am exhausted. And every drop of hope I had for this country has left my bones, has left my system. I do not know where we're supposed to go from here anymore, because at this point, every single day in this country is another confirmation that we are indeed a finished country. Every single news, every headline, every press release from government officials further confirms that we are finished. We are completely done for. Over a decade, all we have seen in this country is regression. Over a decade and nothing has gotten better. Not a single state, not a single sector has gotten better. It's always regression. We are completely regressing at an alarming rate. Nothing is improving. It's bad news after bad news after bad news. Today, right now, doctors are on strike. Universities are about to close indefinitely. On Friday, universities are closing for their own strike indefinitely. People are dying. 25 schoolgirls were kidnapped. 25 girls were kidnapped. And over 24 hours later, we still have zero information regarding their whereabouts or the people that abducted them, the terrorists that abducted them. We still do not have any information regarding this. The Brigadier General was abducted and executed. We have seen countless videos on social media circulating of terrorists filming themselves raining fire on our armed forces and winning. Filming themselves gearing up to go terrorize communities, to go commit atrocities. We have seen a video, the video from Kwara State, the church in Kwara State that was attacked. People with guns and cutlasses attacked a church. Terrorists attacked a church with children in that church. They committed atrocities in that church and kidnapped people in that church. In less than 24 hours ago, 64 people were kidnapped in Zamfara State. While all of this is happening, we have communities, and yes, I am looking at Katsina State, communities engaging in peace settlements, making it a whole hula baloo, making it a whole spectacle of them doing peace settlements with bandits and peace settlements. While they are doing their peace settlements, there are other communities in that same state, in Katsina State, who have had their own peace settlements with bandits, and the bandits have gone back on that agreement and have attacked those same communities. Because who in their right mind or right sense would ever expect a terrorist, a person who commits atrocities and commits war crimes, to ever stand on his word? And while all of this is happening, we have people on social media engaging in tribal and religious wars. People are dying and you are engaging in tribal, low IQ, tribal and religious wars. It's so many Muslims on social media denying the persecution of Christians, even though we see the evidence right there in front of us. After seeing all the videos, you're still saying that there is no evidence to support the fact that Christians are getting persecuted in northern Nigeria. Is everybody okay? All you have to do is go to a town in northern Nigeria, go to Kano State, go to Sokoto, go to even Kaduna, and speak to a Christian there, speak to the Christian communities there, hear their stories. That's all you need to do to confirm that there is indeed a persecution of Christians in northern Nigeria. I came across this person on Twitter, right? I think his name is M. Faris or something. And his tweet came up on my came up on my timeline, and it was so incredibly hateful that I was like, okay, let me check and see what this person is all about. And I kid you not, but I scrolled on this man's page for like 3 minutes, and he had nothing but hate and denial of Christian persecution in northern Nigeria. Nobody should walk around with that level of hate for anybody. Nobody should walk around with that level of hate in their heart. And I'm going to do this specifically for my northern brothers and sisters, right? You can cut this video and share it as much as you want. I'm even going to say it in Hausa. Musulman arewa ba, ba za ku mutu ba in kun gaya gaskiya. If you come out and say the truth, ba za ku mutu ba. Like, ba za ku mutu ba in kun fito kun gaya gaskiya. Ba wanda zai tashi ya cire ku daga musulunci in kun buɗe bakin ku kun gaya gaskiya, kun ce da gaske ana kashe Christians a arewa. Ba zai rage muku imanin ku ba in kun fito kun gaya gaskiya. Stop seeing it as a betrayal. But we're gonna betraying Musliman da ake kashewa bane. You're acknowledging the fact that we have a problem in the north. Ana kashe Muslimai, ana kashe Christians. Kuma su waye ne ke yin kisan nan? Ƴan uwanmu ne Musulmai suke yin kisan nan. It's unfortunate that we have the terrorists that are terrorizing every single community, the Christian ones, the Muslim ones. It's Muslim terrorists that we have. It's Hausa terrorists, Fulani terrorists that are using our religion to twist it to justify the atrocities they are committing. You have a responsibility as a Muslim, you have a duty as a Muslim to condemn these people and to make sure that you show that this is not what the religion is about. And instead of doing that, you are focusing on denying things that are happening right here in front of our eyes. You have a duty not just to the people of the country, but to the religion itself to condemn these Hausa terrorists and these Fulani terrorists that are using our religion to justify the atrocities they are committing. Your false denial is not helping anyone. If you sit down and you refuse to acknowledge that Anakashi Christians are Arewa, the only thing that you're doing is you're empowering these terrorists to continue what they are doing. Kuna ƙara musu ƙarfi ne su je su fita su je su gaba da kashe-kashen da suke yi a cikin duniya. And I also wanted to talk about something, right? Because some people are really twisting my words. There's a video that I made, the very first video that I made regarding the US intervention, where people are twisting my words and making it seem like I am completely denying the persecution of Christians in northern Nigeria. What I said is there is a persecution of Christians in northern Nigeria and it is not a genocide. Persecution of Christians is currently happening right now in Nigeria. That is a fact. That is something that is a fact, and it is deadly and it needs immediate action. Anybody who denies the fact that there is indeed a Christian persecution going on in this country is either blind or is just intentionally dishonest and evil. That being said, what we have right now, the problem we have of the persecution right now is not a genocide yet. It is on the path of becoming a genocide, given how things are moving right now. If action is not taken, if our government does not wake up, that persecution is going to become a genocide. And that is why we are speaking up, and that is why we are talking about this. Don't twist my words and don't put words in my mouth that I did not say. I purposely sit down and make these videos and spell things out word for word so my words are not twisted. Do not twist my words. You wake up every day in this country, you're doing justice for someone, you're fighting for justice for someone. Today alone, how many justices are we fighting for? We're fighting for justice for Ochanya. We're fighting for justice for the 25 girls that were kidnapped. We're fighting for the justice for the Kwara church that was attacked. We're fighting for justice for the 64 that were kidnapped in Zamfara. We're fighting for justice for Deborah. We're fighting for justice for every single thing. Oh God. All of this because we have leaders who do not give a rat's ass about us. Leaders who do not value human life, and a president who does not care whether he rules over our ashes or our dead bodies or whoever he rules over, as long as he remains president.
Well, the only part I kind of disagree with her is that she says there's no Christian genocide. Yes, it has become a genocide. 20 freaking years, young lady. 20 years. I know you people like to use words. You want to use words. You want to throw up different types of words to anything to evade the fact that it's a genocide. I get where you're coming from, but it is a genocide, young lady. Apart from that, everything else, yeah, it makes sense. When person want talk am all the way. Not be say when you reach your own, you won't come to iron am so that it no go look so bad. It is that bad. Guys, please continue to double tap your screen to like the live, please. I have a couple of videos. I don't know if I should bother playing this Bello Rufai this thing. Make I no bother. Una know say for Guinea-Bissau na is it Ivory Coast? Na Ivory Coast na they come carry Jonathan comot for Guinea-Bissau come back to Nigeria. Your government no even bother. They not bother. They not send the man. Although Jonathan say na arrangements. Pooh, na the outgoing president even arranged the coup accordingly.
to ni na da waɗansu abokanin zama ban da su haya sai na koma can akan bugi na ta leka su sai su guru sun tafi har can wancan anguwa sai sun je sun fara harbi kuma a ranar laraba yadda muna nan a hulki cikin gari muna ini iri su karfe kusan 4 za mu tashi mu je mu yi sallah sai an ce mani sai na ji wani ya ce akwai motsi kuwa sai na kira yaro na ce ka je kai mani waya mene yake faruwa ne kai da ya ji ya dawo da gudu ya ce motsi na ya riga iso nan kusa kamin mu ce kobo motsi ya shiga har cikin gari.
Okay, I know so now the sir. Basically, summary of it is that it's transcribed in English, but I don't know if you guys can see it. But basically, long and short was that he's saying that his Fulani people, right? They killed 46 Christians in Hurti despite his pleas. So he's explaining how they came and how they came and attacked, even despite the fact that he was pleading with them not to do it. Okay, he's a Fulani man. All right. So there are Fulani people that are standing against, what their own people are doing.
Is the need for us announcing plans. It's executing them with clear timelines. This parliament must insist upon those timelines based on the president's recommendations. One thing I would like to add, Mr. Speaker, in addition to the recruitment, is the need for us to increase immediately the basic salaries and the welfares of police officers and soldiers, and we must find the money to do that. At present, Nigeria, put it this way, one police officer manages 600 Nigerians. The UN recommends that ratio should be 1 to 400. We are understaffed. The president has tackled that. That's one point in terms of the short-term solution. And I think, sir, you leadership and committee chairman like Honorable Jimmy Benson should keep an eye on this execution. We can't just make announcements. Let's say by February, we're about to see XYZ. That will help. In the medium term, sir, there was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Husseini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think last week, and his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently, and it affects the problem. Mr. Speaker, I'll conclude by saying this. I've been an advocate of state police. I've sought the wisdom of more experienced members like Honorable Sada Soli, Honorable Adodogwa, even yourself and the Speaker. I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Somebody said that earlier. We cannot be sitting in Abuja and expecting operations to be efficient in Benue. We have to go back to communal policing. You that are older than us always tell us there was a time when if a guest comes to a community, everybody knows him. We have to get the traditional leaders involved and go back to state policing. This parliament, under your leadership, and I know the excellent work you're doing in the Constitutional Review Committee, is looking at that. Sir, no time for election talk now. We have to tell the public a timeline to roll this out. The fear that governors will abuse it always shocks me because they already have all that power. I'll finally end by putting myself in trouble as usual. The North has an issue. My honorable sister mentioned why we've become a breeding ground for such things. This is why. We are not sending our children to school. Of late, you have bandits on TikTok holding monies. The younger people, younger than myself, they have no employment and no skill because we've neglected them. It's a failure on all our parts over the years. Mr. Speaker, these young people go on TikTok and see a criminal holding minted cash. It's suddenly exciting. You want to emulate him. Mr. Speaker, we can do whatever we want to do in terms of FDI, IGR, investments, but we are failing in our primary duty, which is to protect the people we serve. We must increase the welfare of police officers. Recruitment should not be by allocation, sir. Each state should provide the exact amount of numbers. It should be digitized. We should look for young Nigerians that want to join the army to serve, not because it's a job that's seen as something else. I'm sorry if I spoke too friendly, Mr. Speaker. We are relying on you and the members of the Constitutional Review Committee to not only follow up with the President's excellent announcement, but to finally roll out state police in this country. I hope I made my point, and I really appreciate the session today. And once again, sorry I came late. Thank you so much.
30 seconds more. You still have another 30 seconds.
Oh, I don't have time, Mr. Speaker. Fine, with the 30 seconds, let me... Sir? What?
No, sir. I think the reason why I spoke like that, Mr. Speaker, is the passion is enough. You said something that I appreciated, and Honorable Benson said something earlier, and I was at fault. The guy and I we were joking about something, and then you said this is not a funny matter. It's not. I also would like to implore all of us here. This is not a time for weddings, for events, as you rightly said, for dinners or public. We should show that.
Time up, Honorable Rufai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
That's how they put their children in now. Yeah, they get their in early. While you and I, people when know what to do, they go make sure say they not give you the opportunity. Yeah, that's what is going on. So anyway, let me play. I was going to bring this video, but maybe at another time. The full video of this out, but let me just play the clip here.
So share with me your persecution, your all the things you've gone through from being a Muslim to a Christian.
The day that I converted to Christianity, this is the sign.
What?
We ex-Muslim, we are the sign of genocide in northern part of Nigeria. Right now that I'm telling you, I have
that mark on your forehead.
This is from my family. My uncle, he's the one who did this for me. They break my leg. Physically. They took me out and throw me out. It's like I'm died. This is the reason why I'm not afraid, whether you kill me, whether whatever, I must preach the gospel.
That's right.
This is the reason, even the name of my ministry say, the gospel of Christ must be preached.
That's right. Ishara dole.
That's right. So our people in northern part of Nigeria facing a lot of persecution. I have more than 100 people right now that I'm telling you who are ex-Muslim. They are with me. They are living together with me.
Wow.
They are facing a lot of persecution. Their relative and their family, they pursue them out of their family. They don't have anything. Even where to stay is a problem for them.
I can imagine. And they're looking for them to kill.
Yes. And if they found them anywhere, they will kill them. Right now that I'm telling you, I'm now 17 years without going to my own village. My own village, now 17 years.
I keep telling people, when some men of God said there's no, whether genocide or no genocide, when some men of God say such thing does not exist in Nigeria, and some people also said it, some of them have never been to the north.
Yeah.
And those of them that have been to the north only came to the north when everything is fine in the capital city.
Yeah.
They carried security, escorted them, put them in a hotel, gave them food, they ate and they left. Oh, north is good. They don't know anything. And I saw a preacher telling them, if you say there is really no persecution in the north, come and preach in Yobe.
Yeah.
Come and preach in KB. I'm waiting for you to come.
Yeah. Let's
go into the village and do crusade. Let's see whether you understand what's going on here. And some of us who grew in the north, who have been through, I told my own story of how, they burnt our house, burnt our church, chased after me to kill and all that. I've been through it, and I know what it is like to grow up in the north. I know what it is like to be confronted with persecution. I know what it is like for your life to be on the line. So for somebody to say there's no such thing in Nigeria, he must be dreaming.
Yes.
If the government is saying there's no such thing in Nigeria, why do we have IDP camps? No natural disaster, no earthquake, no earth tremor, but we have IDP camps. So why do we have IDP camps? Now, we will go into this genocide and all that, but let's begin with the history of Islam.
Complete Islam is genocide.
Wow.
During the time of Prophet Muhammad, Islam, they make 82 war, jihadis, during the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He attended 28 war, which is jihad. But 54 is during his time. But from the beginning of Islam, he used to go attend. But later, he will not longer go in there. Wow. Because he has a lot of followers.
Yes.
So, the beginning of Islam is war. This is the reason Islam must be continued doing the jihadis and raising different groups of jihadis,
radical
like
groups.
Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Ansaruddin, Houthi, Hamas, different. More than 300 groups of jihadis right now that I'm telling you.
In Islam.
More than 300 groups of jihadis in the world, the whole over 7 continents of the world. Wow. Even in Nigeria, the time that Osman bin Fodio came to Nigeria, he started jihad, 1804 to 1808, 4 years, good 4 years.
Yep.
Taking people, different places in northern part of Nigeria.
True.
They took the power from our Hausa, local Hausa people.
True.
To Fulani people.
True.
To change our identity, all our leader, Hausa, now the plan.
Wow.
Fulani, they are the one who rule this country. Even the governors, all the emirates in northern Nigeria, even the leader of Islam, Fulani. You can never ever see in Hausa a king. Single one in northern part of Nigeria. Wow. They are the one who do anything. Even when you go to the chamber, National Assembly, you can see them. All of them are Fulani.
Okay.
The secret of Quran to stay there in Arabic language. But if they mistakenly translate Quran language, it's another issue. I mean, in Hausa, you can't come to say we are going to read chapter women.
Chapter women.
Chapter
Because
women.
there's a chapter
Surah
in
An-Nisa'i.
Yeah, chapter women.
Like a chapter cow.
Chapter of cow.
So all these things, they will not interpret it in Hausa or in Fulani language. This is the reason why our people post themselves to go in Arabia. Instead of them to learn Arab, they will learn radicalism of Islamic teachings.
So I'm going to bring this video here at some point. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. The guy, there was a lot of nuggets in this video. You know, for those of us who don't live in the north or the middle belt or more, there are things I have come to learn that my soul wept. I was like, wow. In this, then don't get me wrong, these biases, this, you know, putting one over the other, you know, tribalism and trying to suppress one and all of that. It happens all over Nigeria, all over. There's no exception. But you see the one in the north and the middle belt, my goodness. I say now this thing that people know they talk about since nobody they shout and come out since. Man. Anyways, let's move forward. Please, guys, continue to double tap to like the screen, please. Yeah, I'm going to bring it tomorrow. I was going to bring it today, but I made that tea. When I see my guy now, you know, I made that tea. I follow the guy bumper to bumper. As I see him, I say, okay, we'll go touch this video next time. So I probably will bring it tomorrow, and then we can listen to it together. And then you hear what he had to say. It's very depressing. I'm not gonna lie to you now. There were moments that I cried, learning about what goes on in how the Fulani people have just usurped the identity of the Hausa people. How, you know, some of them they have to change their names into Hausa Muslim names to even get opportunities. How one of them passed, I think he got like 80% federal civil service work, a Muslim that had 50%. You see why we cannot move forward? Can you people see that? Can you see it is the dumbest people that are up there? Can you imagine? Person when get 50-something%, I can't get the opportunity. Some people get when they go pass to enter school go be problem because they not be Muslim. Do you know what that means? Hey, God, I beg go. I mean, don't again, like I said, this thing happens almost everywhere in Nigeria. Almost everywhere, even in my state. I came to find out. I never bothered to even find out if I could get work, federal civil service. Apparently, in my state, sometimes if you know, you need to belong to court, secret cults. There are certain positions you cannot get. And there are certain positions in the hands of some of your elites, right? Those elites, when that position touch them, I mean, they give their quota like this, they go share and give their fellow court members, children. So you know, go even touch your hand. You know, go even if you are the best, you know, go reach your hand. I hear things, I learned things, I say, what? Anyway, let's move forward. I bet if you never like, that's why Hausa man hates when you call them Fulani and vice versa. Okay. Emmanuel, welcome. It's so true, right? See, people are testifying. Tata, me, I don't understand what you are saying. No, I really don't understand. I'm telling you, what kind of sane country operates like this? What country that is sane will operate and you think there won't be problem? There's no way there won't be problem. How long do you think you could continue like this? How long? You know what's going to happen? The dam don't break. Now they happen to Nigeria now. Every evil secret that has been swept under the carpet that they've been managing for decades, for over 60 freaking goddamn years, don't they come out? They cannot hide, they can't control it anymore. Let everything come out. We need to build without the truth. It is truth that exalts a nation. Without truth, forget it. That is why Nigeria cannot move forward, because the truth has been swept under the carpet. Those who know the truth, instead of them to do the right thing while they were there, they also contributed to the mess. We must get it right. We must.
Keep your personality to yourself, Mr. Okoro. Don't let me get annoyed with you now. I will get personal with you. What is personal about you? The president of Nigeria is the public figure. Why are you running? President of Nigeria, there is nothing private about him again. Everything about him we should know. Oh, not too much. In that US, whenever you aspire to such a high of data processor, when you were born, who are your parents, what you have done and what you did not do? Is that not true? How is it that in the case of Tinubu, nobody knows where he came from, nobody knows his parents? This man! Nobody knows his childhood, nobody knows the family he came from. All the things he did before, nobody knows. No, barrister. Let's be poor. Brief. As is known. Okay. Is that not true? That's why they call him son of David, because he came from that family. Okay. If you have such a person as your president, will you be comfortable with him? Answer me. There are a lot of Nigerians are. No, they are not. They are being forced to accept him. A town hall. It will not be good for the image of Golaba. How can Nigeria, in this age and time, accept such a human being as our president? On what ground? You are fighting to hide your record. You think so? They why? Look, whether Tinubu like it or not, he will never escape whatever record is in US. It will come to light one day. And this thing will follow him forever and ever. He cannot run away from it. It's a question of time. A president of America will come who will say, I have bring out everything about this man. It's an embarrassment to all of us. Remember, when the certificate in the CSU, Nigeria suffered full effect all over the world. They started checking the certificate of every Nigerian, from UK to America, from America to Canada. How many times would they tell you? Not because of one man. To tell you what this man has done to us. And shamelessly, he has not even uttered the word to say, I am sorry. He's not pretending.
Thank you for watching. Please click on the subscribe button.
Barrister Darlington can never. Sometimes I dey fear for the man, because in Nigeria this kind of person needs to be alive for a very long time. I dey fear for him. May DSS not come for the guy. Honestly, I no lie. He says it as it is, and I dey enjoy him. I want to respond to a comment here. Ezeakachi, I'm sorry. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Welcome. Something that you have noticed since. That is you now. You notice and since. Not me say other people no go come notice. Your notice is not final. And I'm sure that by the time you noticed since, there were people notice since before your own notice since came up. Now when person wake up, now be morning. I like the fact that every Nigerian is waking up to the reality of the sham we have as a country. So it's not something it's not something that is worth bragging about. You know that's good for you. You know how many people did you educate so that they will know as well? That's the question. That's the real cocoa of the matter. It's not, oh, I know. It's knowledge for self. What about other people? Did they know like you knew? Did you make them understand? That is the bragging right. So I just make I put that one out. Let's continue. I have a couple of. I get on our time today. I get on our time today.
To pray, I put full stop to pray and feed them in my house. And they use the church to pray to Allah. Is that not love? And these people are the same people that killed my grandmother. They remove her heart The same Islam. They killed my uncle, they removed his tongue. The same Islam. Believe. They born my best friend, childhood friend, his wife and 5 children. Why is it that one side is supplying peace,
Tracy, I see you.
while the other side don't want to? Especially the Islamic aspect. They don't want to give us the peace. They have been coming to our village on and on. That led to the killing of my grandmother. And they have been visiting that village on and on. We have never visited the local area. But the question is, why is it that the Christians are the ones supplying peace, while the Muslims are not ready to supply peace? Even on my land, they have grabbed the land. To go and retrieve the land will be a case. I appeal to the Senate committee should do what they can do to restore. They know what to do, but they will not do it. But I'm praying that God should to present on this security matter, allow us to go back to our land that has been grabbed by terrorists. And that is the essence. We have been silenced for long. We will not keep silent again. And let me tell you, if these people went to the America to water this thing out, that there's no genocide, wait and see how God will give them. Their breath is in the hands of God Almighty. God knows how to crush them. Lying, harbor. For God's sake, I participate in making burial more than 70 times. I've seen pregnant women being killed, slapped by staff, with a knife, swords. The festus came out. Instances were running out. We gathered it and put it back and make the burial. And somebody's telling me that festus is not a genocide, so that there will be no generation. And one thing that I know, they are not even given the definition of what is genocide. It's an act completely to destroy certain ethnic group or part or relatives, to erect them from the society. And here's what is happening to us in Nigeria. How did they start it? The Muslim created the monsters to fight good luck, to remove good luck from the city. They attacked villages in Borno, Gaza area. They eliminated Christians. Those that were able to escape, they came to Medjugorje. So what is left for them? No more Christians to kill in the far north. Then what next? Look for Muslims. The Hausa, the Fulani, are attacking the house and killing them. Even in the mosques. Tribal clash. And set of belief, the Izala, the Sheti, the Fanidistic movement, they kill. I was able to know that the Islam leader was able to kill some of his members just the day before yesterday because they were hiring. That's another set of belief. If they meet Muslims that are doing that, they don't kill them. We don't have that in Christianity. We give love. I love the Muslim, and I will do anything to love them more because I know this is what my God says. I should love God to a Muslim. Wherever they are, including the Fulani. I was overwhelmed with when the chairman gave me a form. He gave me a form in which I gave it to a Fulani man. He went to Mecca. Is that not love? In my house at Bukuru, opposite Bukuru Stadium here in Jos, I have 36 Muslims, the women, the old, and the youth, and the children, even on my bed. Come and see Muslim children sleeping on my bed. We fetch water for them for security. Coffee was on. Nobody can move. And they were in my house. When food stopped finished in the house, I have to look for a security man. We went to Kaduna to go. And one Zaria, I put food stop to bring and feed them in my house. And they used the church to pray to Allah. Is that not love? And these people are the same people that killed my grandmother. They remove her heart.
Okay, it's just repeating itself now. All right, moving on. Tracy, no, I haven't played the Donu Kogbara. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow as well. I'm just going to focus on this short clips for now. that I have lined up for you guys. I may not even be able to get through all of it, so tonight. So
the implementation of Sharia law in those 12 northern states, if you'd ask me, is the complete or the total foundation for the emergence of Boko Haram and every other Islamist group. The notion of Boko Haram came simply to complete. So Boko Haram is more like the fulfillment of the Sharia law. So while the governors who are in politics, who shake hands with the capital city in Abuja, are running Sharia by the side of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Islamic clerics, the teacher that founded the idea of Boko Haram, wanted a situation where completely lay down the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and have a full-fledged Sharia practice. The implementation of Sharia law.
And I don't hear them now. Meanwhile, they were trying to threaten this guy's life, Zarif. They don't threaten the guy. Everybody start to turn. All of us start to threaten them back. Eh? Only one person
we're
not
going
feel
to
mad.
discuss that. Do you know that until recently, and this is also because the president immediately took that, before Tinubu took over, the basic salary of a private soldier was 50,000 naira. The same thing with other security agencies, SSS, police, and police, they increased their salary. Maybe it was around 70 or so, But all of them, especially the Nigerian army, as at 2023, they were collecting 50,000 naira as salary. How much is 50,000 naira? 50,000 naira is just about $35 in a month. That means an average private man is paid less than $2 that time. Now that it has been increased to 104, they are collecting 104. Recently,
Are they paying them the amount? Or Gasseni? Are they paying them the 104?
You know how much that is? That is $67.80.
People are
While
just
a
bunch
private
of...
sector in Nigeria, in the American embassy, but that is too far and too advanced. But they are collecting $2,114 monthly. That's how much? It's about 3 million per month. That person can put his life down. And before President Buhari and President Tinubu increased their daily allowance, they were paid 1,500, and now they are being paid 5,000. Just to eat per day, can 5,000 buy you meals, 3 square meals?
So the fundamentals will be that the president needs to make a consequential order of increment.
I'm telling you, Tracy, really clever by half. Look at what he's saying. How are they really getting that amount?
Which he has made an order, and
They
realistically,
think they're looking to
have
dummies.
those employed until another 1 year.
Increase on paper, but not in real life.
That is not only the problem. Because as I told you, I've been chairman army, I work closely with them, I interact with the troops on ground. One thing you can't take away from Nigerians, forget about what we talk at the top in the politically. Many Nigerians believe in Nigeria. Many Nigerians are committed, especially our army and
exactly
even security
Tracy.
agencies. But man must survive. How can you pay somebody 50,000 and expect him to put in his best?
How can you pay 100 and something on paper and expect him with high inflation? Senator, what did you do for your northern people? Half of them are out of school, causing problems.
If you look at
immigration,
civil defense, the same thing, they are not paid.
Hypocrites.
Compared to what I'm being paid. A senator, you know how much they pay senator? We don't know. How much? I don't know. You know. I will not tell you. I don't know. I will not tell you.
We understand you are paid in millions of naira.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of money.
Look, you are not trying to derail from that.
No, I'm not derailing.
I'm just saying that we are being paid too much. Or more than the person that is there. You see, for me now.
You've been there for donkey years.
If you say I should go to Kebbi to do, I will not go. I don't want to die like that. Especially if you die like that, nobody will even retrieve their dead body. The general's body is still out there. So how do you expect people to put in their best? And another thing, besides what we have been discussing, they don't have the equipment. You can have,
These people, selfish, greedy motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Look at their this man cannot go to his village. He can't. He can't. Terrorists have taken over. These people were quiet during Buhari's time. As the terrorists, they laid their foundation, they're quiet, they not talk. If not because say Tinubu no they do anything, Tinubu just did their dodoyo. Honestly, if to say Tinubu they try, all these tax when they try to tax, make it no bother to tax anybody now. Who you want to tax? Where they work? Where insecurity they ravage people? Make secure the people life. Do something wey go make people happy. Make sure say you provide the necessary tools for them. Honestly, I go dey behind Tinubu back. I'm telling you, Nigerians are not asking for too much. Lives you cannot secure. Every day that they kidnap, people are paying ransom. They've never seen that money in their life. It's only when they now kidnap their people, they will now become public responsibility, collecting money from all over just to secure their ones. And you claim to be government. Who are you governing over? It's just a pity. If Tinubu was doing half, if he was doing, just give light, make sure say light, they secure the people life, fix road, you understand? Fix road, make sure say people fit invest in the economy. I'm telling you, this man, everybody go back Tinubu, but Tinubu does not have anything to show. He has failed catastrophically. He cannot, Otilule cannot rise up again. All this banditry and terrorism, that was it. It's been exposed now. T-Pain was banking on it for the election 2027. That's why he was carrying shoulder. Like, yeah, 2027 is secure for him. People were going about. All the people that were shouting 4+4, they are nowhere to be found now. Their 4+4 don't weak. They're not the right time again. One of them, a very ardent supporter of T-Pain on Twitter the other day, was crying on a space. His village was attacked. I think his family member was kidnapped, or he was spied, something like that. Now, so the guy, they cry. Their eye don't they clear. You don't see half all the bigotry when they do. You don't disappear all of a sudden. All of a sudden, the bigotry don't reduce. You don't hear bigotry. You know they see bigotry tweet again. Everybody don't maintain. The thing don't they touch. There was a particular lady that typed, hey, T-Pain forever. Hey, till 2031. She was among the people that first spied in that Kwara. When they go Kwara, say go for whether not the church or so. She spied. Everybody call they tell her rest in peace. Selfish group of people. Everybody, don't they touch everybody. This one now cannot go to his village. Look at half of the northern youth, none of them go school. No education, nothing. I beg you. And now their mouths, they sharp.
There's a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram.
Let me move this because we've listened to it. I just want to hear what this guy has to say.
All right. It's not me that is saying it this time around. People are beginning to say the same thing. This is Rufai's son. He's saying the same thing. Adam Soshomole echoed the same thing, right? So, how best can we explain selective justice in this country? Sincerely speaking. And this is just, well, I don't have apologies to whoever feels that I am just in support of this man or whatever. The fact is, let there be equity, fairness, and justice in everything we do. You can't convict one, give him lifetime, and another one again. You are now convicting him and giving him 20 years. And the last time I checked, part of the closing remark of the prosecuting counsel, just like I made in that previous video, stated that the judge has no power to actually reduce the sentence less than anything life. So what are we saying? Well, at least this is now vindicating me. And I hope people will pick up on this and let's echo it. This is pure injustice. There shouldn't be any ground for this. If you are that biased somebody that because I get to discover some people actually have a personal problem, most most especially when it comes to offenses by another tribe that they consider it to be different when it's committed by another tribe. And this is what is reflecting. So what are we saying?
We're going to take 2 more videos and I'll call it a night, I beg. Nigeria matter, not the finish.
Promote for this country, including House of Rep members. Why is this happening? President Tinubu declared emergency in Nigeria's security sector, charging the police to recruit more personnel, about 50,000 of them. Here is where it gets more interesting, which could be the reason why this may roll out of this country. Tinubu also gave an order that every police attached to all VIPs in Nigeria should be withdrawn, and they should be sent down to all these areas in Nigeria where we are facing a security threat, that they should go and do their major work. Now, following that order from President Tinubu, I saw 2 videos. One is from a member of House of Rep. The other one is from a senator. 2 of them were like opposing that order, telling Tinubu to readdress and review that his decision, to look at it again, to specify among those VIPs who is he talking about so that they will not be included. One precisely, the member of House of Rep. I know most of you have watched that video. This man was fidgeting, saying that he cannot move around in Nigeria without security. There is a line of people every day in Nigeria that the moment the police are being withdrawn from his convoy, that there's no way he can move around. That if Tinubu should think of doing that, that he should first of all allow all well-meaning Nigerians, the well-reasonable ones, to start carrying kala to protect themselves. If you listen to what this man was saying, it was very much obvious that these people are aware of what is happening. But for the fact that they are very much protected, they don't care. Now that the president is about to make a law that will affect them, they are now coming out to speak. That is when they are now agree that there is an insecurity in the country. Guys, what are your thoughts about this decision by President Tinubu?
All of them are crying. We hear them.
When Abudu Bawa was the chairman of the EFCC, he arraigned the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, of $3.1 billion, the member of APC. Also, in the same 2022, he arraigned Yaya Bello, the former governor of Kogi State, of $80.2 billion, the member of APC. Also, the same 2022, he arraigned the governor of Zamfara State of over 70 billion. Also, a member of APC. Then, the same 2022, this guy also arraigned the former governor of Taraba State, Dairos Ishaku. So, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president of Nigeria in 2023 under APC. He removed these guys that was arraigning the members of APC and appointed Ola, who was suspended as an EFCC secretary from 2018. They laid a false accusation on this Abudu Bawa so that he will be removed. And immediately, Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended this guy from office as the chairman of the EFCC. Because the Zamfara State governor, whom he have arraigned earlier, claimed that the chairman, this guy, wanted to collect 2 million bribe from him to fee him. When this guy was removed from office, they ordered for his arrest. They arrested him. He spent over 134 days in the police, in the DSS custody. And that 134 days, they said they suspended him so that he will make a way for people to investigate. And after the investigation, they found nothing like that on him. The guy was found not guilty of the allegation that was placed on him by the Zamfara governor. But the guy was still removed as the chairman of the EFCC. Till today, the guy is asking the government, what did I do that you remove?
Welcome, Gawalele. Greetings. Thank you for stopping by.
40 cars from the government house. This governor stole 40 cars from the government house, which was later recovered by the police of Zamfara State. He never finished. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed Ola, this one now, to become the chairman of the EFCC. This guy have a corrupt record. He was suspended in office because of corruption since 2018, because he was serving as a secretary to the EFCC as of 2018. So he was removed. He was suspended in office for the corruption and the fraud that he was doing in the name of EFCC. Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president. He made the guy the chairman of the EFCC. And according to the record, the guy is not qualified to be a chairman of the EFCC because somebody who should be the chairman of the EFCC, according to the EFCC Act of 2004, said that somebody that will be the chairman of the EFCC must have a coordinate experience of at least 15 years. But this guy is not up to that, and he doesn't have that qualification, which means he should have not become the chairman of the EFCC. But because maybe there was somehow something going on, he was appointed to deliver a specific work. The day that this guy, this order, was inaugurated, the first statement and the Senate President Akpabio made is that the order should not follow the precepts that the former chairman of EFCC followed. That the former chairman of EFCC used to go to the house of former governors or former senators and climb roof to arrest them. He said he should not do that way. But you know that since then, this guy, this Ola, has not arrested anybody of fraud except the Yahoo boys. He can climb to the house of Yahoo boys or small boys in the night to investigate or to arrest them. But the senators or the people that are embezzling billions of billions, he cannot go to their house.
They never see this guy since the last video when he make. So people are asking questions. Whether they don't pick the guy up, we don't know. But the truth, will set Nigeria free. We will not be quiet because some people are afraid of the truth. We will bring and come here. So
this thing was going on, and some of us expressed our reservation. Don't worry, he has been planning for 30 years. He knows everything. He's the one that created the politics and the.
Now he create Niger Bridge.
There is no name they did
now
not
he build Nigeria.
Where are they now? John go don mature. You come out now. Have I not been telling you here that monkey clever, now when 3 days together? Now they have separated the trees wide apart. One in Umulogo, one in Abutu. Oh, you jump now.
This guy.
Jump, look, I see you. Is it to make mouth?
Yeah.
Did I not say it long ago? Yes, because I don't have a choice. They don't know a prophet. Look, we have said it before, and we are saying it again. All those things that you refuse to believe or admit, you must admit it by force. Because nature does not accept a vacuum.
Yep.
How Nigeria will continue to live in this infamy, this terrorism, this abysmal performance, this incompetency, and you believe it will continue like that? No. At a point, it's something we give. I told you here that evil does not last forever.
Yep.
At a point, you must surrender to God, the will of God.
Barrister Darlington. Anywhere this man dey, I put head. Because now we are truth day 9 days. So now we are truth day 9 me I dey follow. Okay. My battery was about to run down, guys.
Tell ourselves the truth now.
I'm glad I caught it on.
And tell yourself the truth sincerely. Tell me if deep down within you, you don't feel that Nigeria is too big of a country for one man to administer.
Everybody should go their way. People when want
sincerely speaking, tell me if you don't feel that way. And sincerely speaking, no be opinion, no be waiting and be think. That is reality.
Yes.
Nigeria is too big of a country for one man to administer.
No, it's not too big. That
because
not know anything.
We are all different and
all
unique in our own different ways.
That's true.
But you see, the problem is when you talk about this now, you now look like, oh, this is a separatist. This is a person that doesn't promote unity. He wants to scatter this country. And in so doing now, the government have put machineries in place to ensure that anybody that goes against the provision that unity be promoted in all means, by all means possible, is an enemy. Just like the likes of them, Nnamdi Kanu, that has just been convicted now, and a lot of other variables. Let's tell ourselves the truth. The fact is, deep down within our minds, we all know that the problem here, past waiting, we go vote one man, say may represent and make things all good. We all know, tell ourselves the truth. And in that vein, that is why I'm telling you, till my last day, I will tell you that regionalism is the only and the best option.
I'm charging it now.
Not in the sense that I am trying to promote a situation where you go see the next person, you go hate them or whatever. But that will ensure accountability and closeness of the government to the people, unlike what we are seeing now.
EB, welcome. Happy Friday.
In as much as I will
I bet double tap as you enter.
In the sense that if we divide in a haphazard way, everybody goes in own based on banter, whatever, you know, go good. You go see this person, you know, go like, and this person go see this person, you know, go like him. But let's tell ourselves the truth. And at the end of the day, forget about them unity. To hell with unity.
Happy Saturday, Success Channel.
Unity is the game of survival of the fittest.
That's right.
Am I lying, people?
No, you're not. No, you're not, Simon K.
Just tell me, ask your conscience, tell your conscience.
Yes, I agree with you.
Even in the unity, is the game of survival of the fittest.
That's right.
That is what we are doing. We are all different and unique in our different ways.
That's true.
Nobody is special. Nobody is less. Nobody is more.
Yes.
But the fact is, that is human nature. This is psychology, sociology, philosophy, everything.
Yes.
And the fact is, well, my general message in regards unity is Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, minority tribe, or whatever, see every other person as human being. But in terms of administration and delivering the right and the best dividends of democracy, I am telling you, we can't have one man piloting the whole affairs of Nigeria, and we say it's going to result into that change that everybody desires. Let's face it now. Even developed nations, they are not doing this.
Sorry, I respond to some comments here. Sorry, guys. This is welcome, Igbo Promise. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's not too big, but when we girls go our separate, we are different people. May not, so that not can practice their Sharia in peace, to be honest. God, this one that they're trying to impose it on everybody, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's just going to create a lot of disaster. May they get their knots in peace. May Middle Belt did their own. May they stand strong. You understand? Even if, let's say, they're talking about, we can do regionalism and have an administrator where people will be paying different countries or different, regions will be paying a percentage to the center for administrative purposes. And that person at the administrative will be weak. He can't really make a lot of powerful decisions without contacting or talking to the rest of the people that are representing their different regions. You understand? And even with that, you will have ways of holding accountability team go day. That'll be this one we get. So when we say if one person cough, everybody go catch cold. It doesn't make sense. To that extent, I agree with him. But say the country is too big for one person. Now because now Olodo 9 day there. That one don't lule. He don't know what they do. Right now, he doesn't care whether people buy, he not care. As long as he be president, that's all he cares about. Did you hear that his wife's calling the senators his children, that they should come and eat dinner? Oh my God. Oh, my people. Asawana, I played the video earlier. If you miss, you go watch replay for be that one. Guys, please double tap if you have not liked, to double tap the screen. I beg, make the likes they go up. Fahad, welcome. Unity is not about unity. Please, the North should have their Sharia and practice it in peace. We are tired. Too much bloodletting in Nigeria. Innocent people have been pied because of these Fulani terroristic people. God, I beg. No. Let them have their Sharia in peace. May everybody did their day. May everybody answer their papa name. Me, I don't believe in unity anymore. I'm serious. I beg. Because this is too much. Only those people have the weapons, whereas other people don't have. I'm very happy for the Asawana boys. Every southern person should collide with them. I beg. They should form a security team because we are war. We are war. They are taking up. Look at what they are doing in Kwara State, Kogi. Look at what they are doing there. You are having IDP camps all over. Do you think that is normal? Huh. I beg go.
That we are doing with smaller population in comparison to our own. They are not doing that. And we now, an African man for that matter,
Guy,
is
thank
now
you.
trying to prove that he can actually do more than that which somebody that have colonized him is doing. How about, let's tell ourselves the truth. But the fact is, just like I said, when you push this kind of message, they say, oh, this is a separatist.
Yeah, I don't
And
care.
there's
Let
been a
them
lot
say
of
it.
provisions
It's
in
better
this
to be
regard.
a separatist
But
to
let's ask
save
ourselves
lives.
the truth.
I beg.
In the midst of all this, who is this system paying?
Only
You
a
get
few.
to see that it's the minority
Yes.
of the population
Yes.
that this system that is being enforced is paying, not the majority.
Exactly.
So seriously, sincerely speaking, my own is regional government too.
Yes.
I want to go to the east, to the north, to the south, or whatever, to go and see people and see their culture. But don't bundle all of us under one Nigeria and say we have one president that is
I'm
answerable
telling
to
you,
all
I
these
agree with
different
you.
ideologies.
Yes.
Am I lying?
You are not. Simon K, you are not. This one, you talk and wear. You are not. I support you. Let's be telling each other the truth. Too much people don't pie on top of one Nigeria. No! Please.
The 45th president of the United States of America. If your mission is to stop the Christian genocide in Nigeria, first thing you should do, there is a young man in the eastern Nigerians. His name is Nnamdi Kanu. He has been in detention for over 5 to 6 years now, just because he complained about the Christian genocide in Nigeria. That was the only reason why the Nigerian government detained Nnamdi Kanu to today. The same reason why you are coming to Nigeria was also the same reason why Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Secondly, ignore every comment that our leaders from the government of Nigeria is making. Those comments are false. Nigerian government are liars. This is one of the government officials who attended a wedding ceremony of a bandit in the forest. We have a numerous evidence to tell you that Nigerian government are the one sponsoring the Christian genocide in Nigeria. The bandits and the kidnappings and Boko Haram, they are all sponsored by our government. The type of gun and ammunition that those people carry can only be found and can only be imported by the government alone. Only governments have the access to those kinds of ammunition. So I'm telling you that the Nigerian government are the ones sponsoring the Christian genocide in Nigeria. His Excellency, our president is a Muslim. Our vice president is a Muslim. This is why there have been a very massive killing of Christians in Nigeria. Just last week, the federal government of Nigeria gave bandits 2 billion. As you can see it on my screen, they have been nurturing the bandits, protecting the bandits, giving shelter to bandits. But the poor Nigerians who need those shelters have been deprived of their rights. And to every concerned Nigerians who thinks that Donald J. Trump is coming to Nigeria to exploit or to loot the resources, my question to you is, what have you benefited from those resources before? Do you have government school that poor people attend? No. Do you have government hospitals where poor people are being treated? No. Do you have, name them. Do you have water? Free water from the government? No. So what is the benefit? What is the use of those resources which you claim you want to protect? To you, what is the benefit? Those resources you are trying to protect and defending your oppressors are those resources that the same government are using to protect the bandits. They use money made from those resources to empower the bandits. You are afraid of war? Those families that was killed in Benue State that 3 months ago with bomb, some of them were burned down. What again happened in the sense of war? You are not better than those people that have been killed in Plateau State. You are not better than those that have been killed in Benue State. Most of them was roasted like a yam. What again happened during this war, if not those things that you are seeing in the bandit area? upgrade their senses, Nigerians.
They never hear. We never hear from the guy. Oh, this was his last post 38 days ago. Okay, I haven't seen anything. We have not heard from him. Okay. Oh. I say na only one video I wan play, oh, but I promise.
During crisis, someone who was told to hide in the well, but then some people drowned while they were hiding in the well. So best thing was to hide in the ceiling and just hope to God I was never found. Because if they find you, as someone who know people who were massacred in the church, as someone who was schooled in Unime during the times of Boko Haram, as someone whose uncle, he came down from his car to help his Suyaman, and then got beheaded by that Suyaman. We buried that man without the head, by
Oh
the way.
my God.
So, I know fear. I have lived with fear. I've grown with fear. But also trust me when I tell you that I've never been as terrified as I am now, because nowhere is safe in Nigeria. Then I was watching Papa Oyedepo and he was so angry on last Sunday, and people were saying, the thing is your prayer that is going to help. What has been helping you, please? Who has been helping you? That prayer might not be a bazooka. That prayer might not be a missile, but my prayer has given me comfort. It has protected me. So the best thing is, whatever you believe in, Abi, hold on to it. Hope is Jesus. Hope is God. But please hold on to it. It's getting scarier. It's not just the economy. Oh. It's not just the economy. Your children are not safe. You in your house, you're not safe. On the street, you're not safe. So God help us, Sha. God help us.
So this girl, did you people just hear what she said? This is the reality of northern Christians. Hey, God, I beg. Hey, and middle belt Christians too. Rolanda, welcome. Oh, guys, anybody who never like, I beg, help me to double tap. Oh, they wind down now. Now wind down like Kondi now. I beg, Mona, help me double tap the screen to like if you have not yet liked. To everybody when don't like, I appreciate you now. Now do well, I appreciate. Sooner or later, Nigeria will be divided into many different countries like Yugoslavia, Sudan, Rwanda, and Burundi, and the former Soviet. I agree, and I want that to happen. It needs to happen, honestly. Whenever one tribe, race, or ethnic group feels they can impose their traditions, culture, religion, and will on others, then the necessity of separation becomes inevitable. Nigeria is not an exception. I agree with you, Mr. Mr. Roland. I do. That's true. You're right. Okay. Now, let's see. There's crisis in Abuja. Muna, listen.
And this particular crisis has to do with construction. He has allocated land, green areas, and people are building estates and all sorts on these green areas. What people don't understand is that these green areas contain sewage lines, contain drainage lines, and contain a lot of manholes, meaning a lot of our sewage that seamlessly used to flow and flow out to wherever it used to flow is being blocked by construction going on right now. A lot of our drainage pipes that used to flow seamlessly are being blocked by construction going on right now. And now, typically, when a drainage pipe or sewage is blocked, you have manholes that the sewage workers or FCDA people will go into to unblock those places. Manholes also traditionally are located in these green areas a lot of the times. They have all been dismantled and construction is going on top of them. Already in zone 6 where my parents live, or my mom lives rather, there's backup. The place is beginning to smell because the sewage and the drainage is not flowing anywhere. It's backing up. And this is one of many. The one that blows my mind even is the hotel being constructed in the middle of a roundabout in Garki. But, that's just for another day. I have no idea how they're going to undo this madness. I have no idea. Like, I can't wrap my head around how we have people that are employed in the SCDA who see ministers come and go. What is their work? When a minister is stepping out of boundaries, what do? They just sit down there and anyway, that's not my business. I can't even say it's not my business because we're all here. But everybody just get ready for the madness because when the rainy season starts and these drainages and sewages start, Abuja is going to turn to a Lekki part 2. the unfortunate, first, they are not even taking the trash away. I'm beginning, like...
Mm. 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 Meanwhile, this is what they woke up to in Kebbi. This is what they woke up to. Yeah. Lakurawa terrorists, they unleashed terror in Kebbi. They unalived NIS officers, burning down the local mosque, destroying all the facilities and other terrible activities. Hmm? Yeah. Psycho fancy Ezekachi, I'm telling you. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, ma, yes, ma. They can never do wrong. Eh? Yes, ma. Afraid to speak the truth, to challenge the truth. So that's what happened in Kebbi earlier hours of today. Moving along, I play the one when I want. We just wrap this whole thing up. Well, actually, let's listen to this and then the last one.
2 minutes. I also want you to interrogate the concept of numerical advantage of the North. You said something earlier on.
That is what makes me laugh, sir.
You said that the British used the Middle Belters to shore up the numbers in the North. Let's talk about numerical advantage. The North and numbers.
Yes. Thank you. The North they use this argument, we have the numbers, etc. Take the Middle Belt out, where are the numbers? They know they don't have the numbers, sir. They know it. But of course, for propaganda purposes, they use that argument, we have the numbers, we can do it. Now, the North, the British wanted the North to remain monolithic for some reason. They wanted it because they wanted to hand over power to the North. And they used Middle Belters to beef up the population of the North before independence. And though before independence, if you look at the population, go back to history, all these things are there, you can Google and see. The Southeast and Bamenda had the highest population, followed by the Southwest and the North, that is including the Middle Belt, had the third population in terms of numerical strength. However, the British wanted to hand over to the North and therefore denied the Middle Belters a region for themselves. Though after independence, the southern minorities were given Midwestern region for also political consideration, which now we know as used just to whittle down the strength of the Southwest. But all the same, we who consider ourselves Middle Belters going down history and memory lane are saying we are not Northerners. We are Middle Belters. And the North has always considered us that way anyway. When it comes to such consideration as North, they say all of us as North. But when it comes to appointments and other considerations, they don't consider us as North. So why should this hypocrisy continue? Let them just say, we are Middle Belters, they are Northerners. Let everybody be who he is.
Bam! Guys, please double tap. Oh, make una double tap. Those of you that have not yet liked, biko, make una like. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Belong to.
Hold on, no. Make una hear una baba. All of una wanna they like baba. Make una hear in voice.
No matter what religion you belong to, no matter where you come from, no matter what profession, we Nigerians are being killed. And our governments seem to be incapable of protecting us. We are part of the world community. If our government cannot do it, we have right to call on the international community to do for us what our government cannot do for us. And for anybody to say because those who are being killed belong to this region, belong to this religion, belong to this tribe, and then others too are being killed, cannot be an acceptable excuse. Before I left government, I know we had capacity to pick up anybody in Nigeria who commits crime anywhere. The capacity that we didn't have then is after we have identified and located such a criminal, we have no capacity to be able to pick him up without moving on land or by air. Now we have capacity. With drones, you can sleep them off. You can take them out. Why are we not doing that? Why are we apologizing? Why are we negotiating?
Baba, now you lay the foundation. You are shouting now. I don't know what your shout will do. You were the one that laid the foundation. If you did not give them permission to have Sharia, we will not be where we are today. You were the one that allowed it. Eh? When an elder does not tell the truth, does not stand for it, does not do what benefit everybody, this is what we get. Dishonesty everywhere. Eh? You falsehood to cover up everything. You don't allow the best of us to come out. I still remember Donald Duke came out and said he wanted to run. I was like, oh my God, what Donald Duke did in Akwa Ibom, let him come and replicate it. You told him to sit down, it's not his turn. That's what you said, Baba. So I'm glad you are seeing the mess that you created. You were the one, the originator. Even this corruption they are talking about, it is you. Now you showed them how to carry. During your time, they say that they carry Ghana must go back, they go National Assembly. Baba, during your time, you go carry back, Ghana must go back for bribe. You wanted to do third term. Where do you think they learnt it from? That's why you cannot talk directly to the man there. Because they have your dossier. They go zanzan you for media. So you are tiptoeing around. I'm glad you are vituperating now, shouting, Baba. But you caused it. You laid the foundation. You did not consider your children or children's children, that what are these people going to inherit? You did not bother. Selfishness, greed. We know your story. We know what happened. We know what happened. We don't want to be talking too much. Your son and his wife, come on now. You people have you have destroyed. Look at the work you have left for us to do. We now have to be doing heavy lifting. We are fighting. We are now doing heavy lifting of generations on top of our back. They are tying us up and down, bloodletting every day. Because why? You babas, you refuse to do the right thing. Greed. No balance. You don't consider the women nothing. If there were women in positions of authority in Nigeria, it will not, decent women that get common sense, not your girlfriends and mistresses. No, we're talking about people who are qualified to do the job and have the right mindset and know what they want to do. We will not be where they are. I'm tired of people elevating. Oh, Baba, I beg, I don't follow. I know for me, the Nigeria has no heroes past. It's a shame and unfortunate, but it is the truth. Apart from maybe one or two like that. Simple. Everybody was vying for their region, for themselves, for their pockets. This is how we dwindled and got to where we got to. If we had decent human beings, who is still paying? He won't even see the road. He will not even know the road to where he will not know road to where power is. He will not know it. Because he'll be treated as a criminal that he is. Did Tinubu's file not come to your table, Baba? Did it not come to your table? What did you do? You pushed it to Atiku because you people are busy protecting your own. Instead of you to deal decisively with the man, no. You pet him. You carry fire, give Atiku. Atiku sat on top of it. Look at it today. Are you people enjoying what is going on? You are not even safe. You that has been former, you are not safe where you are. You are not safe. Una don scatter everywhere, use bad decision, bad. You come out that day, they give interview, say you see all delay, be whoever. Thief money, you know. You say make you deal with am heavily. No, una cover am. Look at it. Here we are. We are now the one being taxed with doing uplifting, doing the heavy lifting. Generational fights. Now we dey fight now. I don't have any, I'm sorry, I no dey look anybody, I no look Baba eye. Make he go sit down, he should take several seats. If he had done what he was supposed to do, we will not be here. We will not be here. So I'm happy he's alive to see the mess that he created. I'm glad. Let them be having sleepless nights. Atiku is now coming out and wants to run election. In a sane country, should Atiku have mouth to be coming out and say he wants to collect ticket to run? A man that sold off the infrastructures of the country. Greed written all over him. He has 57 children that they will now come and they'll come and leash off the national finances. We will not on our watch. That man no go ever be president. Make him sit down. Make they advise him. Make he take several seats. If he wants do, I must do. And a Fulani. We don't want the mayhem when his fellow brothers and sisters they create. Make he go tell them, make they stop. Make they go caution. Make they go hold them first. If he not feel caution them, he not feel rule Nigeria. Forget. May everybody go their region. May everything break up. More will do regional. I beg. We are tired. People are buying every day. Look at innocent people. They collect ransom from people. They collect. Farmer will never see 1 million for a life before. You go find 100 million to pay for your own life. No. And you say you are government. You people are there. You are watching what happens. But you have phone personal contact for bandits. You now know how to call them, release these ones, don't release. The 365 people in there, apart from the 50 when wrong come out, when remain 200 for inside kidnapper them, una never talk anything put. Una pretend like say, because they want use them as bargaining chip, thinking that America go come. We know una plan. Una know they talk, but there are 3-year-olds, there are 4-year-olds. You guys have no regards for women, you don't have regards for children. That kind of society cannot sustain. It is inevitable. It will self-destruct. We are watching it in real time. Guys, sorry. Thank you for listening to my rant there. It's very annoying. Gold Scammer, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Guys, if you never like, make una double tap. Double tap before I shut this down. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I appreciate you for tolerating my rant this evening. Roland, they have to have sleepless nights. Their nights have to be restless. They need to toss and turn for what they did, for leaving fire, for leaving dust for generations to come and inherit. Buhari, wherever he is, he can never rest well. Cursed is he in death, and so will his lineage be. I'm telling you. Baba too go collect. He will have sleep. His older years will become years of restlessness for him. What is this we are having to deal with? Instead of us to be arguing about the national flowers we should be planting in our state houses, we are here talking about heavy generational. Like say we need to start all over again. You know the kind of work when they inside that one. I know so we get the energy. I know we are equipped for a time like this. But did we have to? People, papa, when they build their economies to stand out, to make sure say their children inherit better things. Not be papa they be, they not be human being, not be one head they get, not two heads. Here we're supposed to be arguing. I go say no, hibiscus plant is the national one. No, another person go say no, it's the another plant. Another one go say no, it is what's the name of this other plant, flower again, I don't forget. We go now that kind of thing we're supposed to dey argue. We go say no, this cup when they create, they fit two people. It's supposed they wider, those kind of soft level kind of argument. No, here we are arguing about strong things. And you have parents. You come out now and say, yeah, I have a father. Are these fathers? Are these parents? We're all orphans in Nigeria. We're all like orphans. You don't have parents. They sold you off for peanuts. All they're after is luxury. They wear expensive watch when they make for their country, and they will probably wear it and be showing off. They don't say the people when they make the watch, they laugh them. So they go even lock shop. They go say no, they want no one said to any black person. But your mumu leaders will be there first to queue up because they want to be the first. They don't make the watches. They don't make the cars they drive. They don't even the clothes when they wear. They know they make them. Everything are imported. They want to carry shoulder up. What does I want to Emiloko, what has it how has it benefited the people? Even his own people suffering more. Is that normal? Is that life? His people cannot live in their village. Look at Kwara State. Kogi is completely overrun by bandits, terrorists. If they've infiltrated into Ondo, the other day we heard even on your state, Ibadan. I beg you. It's very upsetting. Sometimes I think about, I mean, is it not? It's better not to have a leader. So okay, yes, get now we orphan by ourselves. That for you to have a leader that is not concerned about you with all the pain that's been inflicted. You know how long this pain has been? T-Pain entered, he even further increased the pain. Did not give a damn. Every 2 Eke market day, don't fly go meet him papa for France. He don't go for every 2 Eke market day, don't go meet them for France. They'll go charge him battery for there. Maybe 9, no, as enough he go. Since Trump tweets, his life has not remained the same. He not bold. Whether they fear say they go do this thing. Cool. Take and come out. Maybe now why they fear. You don't know what to anticipate again. Now he make am. He no want come out. He did there. They declare emergency now, which you don't suppose to be. Meanwhile, how many things happen for Port Harcourt for Rivers State before they declare state of emergency? How many things happen? They buy people country when you say you they rule. You force yourself. Say you want if to say as you force yourself now you they do the things when they make people happy. People go say he forced himself but he's trying look at what he's doing everybody will be saying good things. No, instead you're making it worse. You now take the bigotry to that level. All the people around you is only your people. I've never seen a thing like that. Even the ambassadors that he just hired now, all of them, all your people, make it make sense. In what world does that work? In what world? All the pain that Nigerians have been going through, this man has not said anything, has not done anything. He has not even said, let me even to go visit Yewata, he no reach there. He go government house, turn back, he say road not good. Oh God. A supposed president, when he forced himself in. So yeah, I blame Obasanjo. I blame him. Baba failed. I'm sorry. I know people have sentiments. I don't care. Because right now, if he did well, we'll be seeing the benefits of it. We will be seeing it. I can't be talking, when Obasanjo was there, nobody dare talk to us. If he laid the right foundation, till today, nobody will dare talk to us. Till tomorrow, nobody will dare talk to us. That is legacy. Where is Obasanjo's legacy? Please tell me, where is it? Is he pleased with the madness that's going on right now? Nobody can travel. People are afraid to get on to travel. Now people are worried. Even the air flight now, people are getting worried within Nigeria because you don't know Which of the elevated band terrorists will enter plane one day and decide he wants to do something crazy? This is how terrible things have been in Nigeria, have become in Nigeria. This is how terrible things have been. And so many people will come out and say, oh, but Obasanjo tried. He didn't do jack. If he did, you'll be seeing it years after, decades after. You'll be seeing the impact. These people did not do anything. They laid the wrong foundation, built on lies after lies, betrayal after betrayal, deception after deception. That is the legacy they built. That is the legacy. Now he's shouting up and down and say, nobody there. If you did it right, nobody till now, nobody go there. But you corrupted the system. You prevented the right people that had the mind to do the right thing from coming. Who the hell are you to tell somebody it's not time, they should sit it out? Do you know what it would have done for the country if somebody like Donald Duke had done his time? Even if it's 4 years, set the country in the right motion. Bring another decent human being, let another person come after that one that is decent. No. The only reason why he allowed Jonathan is because he's saying, it's on a feel twist him anytime, anyhow I like. I mean, come on, let's say the truth as it is. It's a shame. People who have countries that are working. They'll be telling you, my great-great-grandfather is the one that built this. He was the one that laid the foundation for this, and people kept building on it, building on it. This is where we are today. Can you say the same thing of Nigeria? Can you? Apart from your local communities where you have leaders that have come up and say, okay, since we cannot fix the Nigeria, let's fix our own. How many people, how many national leaders do you have? You don't have any. Everybody is sentimental about their tribe. They don't even care about other tribes. Whether other tribes they exist, you don't care. It's a shame. All of them ought to be rolling. They should ought to be, also, all of them supposed to bury their faces in the sand. Me, I'm happy. Obasanjo is alive to see the disaster that he created. These are no heroes. These are all people who lived for themselves alone and died for themselves alone. Then when the time reached, now people say, oh, let's elevate him. Let's give him. I beg. There's no need to pretend. I beg, my people, I don't talk rich, make I dey go. I beg more than me like, oh, more than me double tap, make I end this show. Thank you all so much. Thank you for bearing with me with my rant. I'm sorry, guys. I don't usually, you don't tell when I rant like this. I know the rant. I just come, play the videos and call it a day, but sometimes you just can't help it. You know, Nigeria will do things to you that you remember, even growing up in Nigeria, it was rough. How many people in Nigeria do something for? How many people? You don't really do much for people. Please double tap the screen to like or click on the 3 dots. I beg. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, I guess. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see if I can. I have a video that I want to stream, and so we can talk about it. I'll see if I can come tomorrow and we'll talk about it. But if not, you guys enjoy your weekend. Take it easy. Please elevate the voices of those who cannot elevate their voices. So don't forget the Christian genocide that is going on. Continue to shine a light on it. Speak about it. And don't forget the protest December 1st at Washington, D.C., Capitol Hill. If you can make it, however way you can get there. If you want to paddle your canoe, paddle them. If you want to fly, grow wings, fly, reach there. If you want to become Superman, shadow and get there. Anyhow, rough and reach there. I beg I dey beg una. As Nigerians, we cannot afford to sit on the sideline and do that nonsense attitude where we get. Everybody need to show up. Okay, until we do regional. maybe now this one will even push. May everybody dey their day. May everybody get respect for themselves, because this is bullshit. What we are doing right now is bullshit in Nigeria. It don't make any sense. It does not allow the best of become all they can be in their own home country. It doesn't make sense. So thank you very much, Roland. I appreciate. Man, my brother, they tire me sometimes. They piss me off. Thank you, Tracy. May you go sleep. You don't even try. I better not use T-Pain voice, so no make me vex. I will change that for you, Tracy. I will change that for you. Honestly, he's a bastard. Now he lay the foundation now. Person will come, they say, let's say, which kind bloody hero that one be? Nonsense, selfish bastards. Excuse my French. All hands must be on deck, oh. I'm telling you. Obasanjo allowed Sharia. Yeah, he was the one that allowed it now. Dumped the well-articulated constitutional conference, which would have made Nigerian trade. I'm telling you, selfishness. Selfishness. The one I want for myself, for my own self alone. You build zoo, put out for your village. Do you know how many people do stuff like that? Build farm, put out for your village. Is see how demented. When you have small mind, your mind cannot grow. You can only see, if you see past wetin dey your front. You cannot see past what is in your front because you have no vision. You can't think. You're not thinking about others. You're only thinking about yourself, what you can benefit, what your immediate family can benefit. You do not become a gluttonous. You now become a glutton, and that gluttony will turn you into something else because you have so much power. You have so much control. You think you are invisible. You start to do things that you ought not to do. You now start to have very, very very perverted ways of doing things. That is what happens with Obasanjo. You guys don't have heroes, oh. I'm sorry. You guys have no heroes. Even other African countries have terrible things to say about Obasanjo, how Obasanjo sabotaged them. I beg, go sit down. To unlearn some of this nonsense. And all these things now from house they start. You not raise your children well with the right values, no sense of discipline, no sense of self-worth, no sense of no confidence, nothing. You shut the child down. You don't allow that child to be everything, to explore, to be as creative as they can be who they need to be. This is what you get. You allow house girl to raise your child, house boy you abandon them for outsiders to raise. This is what happens. This is what happens. They don't have any sense of values. They grow up, they now become heavy liability. Nigeria, I can say, most of the parents do not raise their children well. This is what is playing out in the national level. Terrible home upbringing, absent fathers, mothers maybe that were depressed or did not have a voice in the home, did not have much of a choice. So child turn to other things, concern them. This is what we are seeing playing out. If you had children with values coming up, we will not have as terrible of a people we have. I'm reading Lee Kuan Yew's book. In his book, he said he noticed that Malays, Singaporeans, hardworking people, they have the value to work hard. They have it in them. He tapped into that to build his society. What can you say of the Nigerian apart from the fact that they hustle? What sense of values can you come out and say, apart from individual, you do your own thing, maybe you grew up in a decent home and all of that, right? But how many people can you brag have the same type or level of discipline that came up that way? How many? That is what we are seeing playing out nationally, in case you don't know. It is a microcosm. The home is the microcosm of the society. That's what we're seeing. Is it the parents maybe some of them who lost their parents were in the army or accident, bad road or something, they become orphans? When we say street no kind, street go teach them waiting not good. Beg. I don't talk enough today. Make I go rest. Nigeria is a very beautiful country full of intelligent. Can we transfuse that intelligence into real life things? Can we lay the foundation for the real things? It's not just intelligent, one person, two people, three. No, come together. That intelligence should show at the top. I dey listen to somebody recently, they tell me say, because of their value system and all of that, they could not they had to remove themselves from politics because it did not align with their values. This is a decent human being, right? Because he or she felt, I don't want to be in politics because the way they do things does not align with my values. So imagine the number of good people that abandon politics because they claim it does not align with their values. Who is suffering now? You and I. And not just you and I want even, at least you are still able to feed yourself, right? You are not in the country, you are surviving on your own. The children that are coming up are suffering as a result of that decision. Look at Natasha. Natasha is in the midst of wolves and hyenas. But she said, lie, we must rock this ship together. If you're a good person and you're in politics, that is the attitude you should have. You cannot back down for the demons. It's not possible. How do we get the good people if you back down from the little challenges? So people that ought to be making the decisions have taken a backseat because they don't want to be a part of, to me, that's copying, that's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. You have wrecked, in the process of making that decision, you have wrecked the lives of people that are connected to you. Beg. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Now he's afraid Fulanis will come to him in Okpa. There's no sense they pass up and down like hyena now. I beg you. Very annoying. Tracy. Wherever I travel to, whether to New York, DC, Philadelphia, my brother, you can be on the road, you are traveling for hours, you go to see scenery, you go to see nature, nothing they do, you just dey drive, they go, you dey your car, you just dey go, put music. I beg you. Since the 90s, Nigeria parents started encouraging their children to be degenerates. I'm telling you, this was where we are seeing play out. So when people come out and say, oh, our leaders, your leaders are terrible parents. Imagine, what's the man's name that went to the Senate and was saying that he forced his wife or he lured his wife to give judgment to his friend. Bukachua. Not be Bukachua, they call that one na person grandpapa. That na person papa. He and his wife, they get children. They go rich. Imagine parents like that. What kind of leaders do you think you're going to get from parents like that? Imagine. Look at somebody like Wike. How do you think his children will be? They will be worse than their parents. And these people are, they are fixing their children in every position. Not be El-Rufai Pikin we see for there. I saw somebody's comment saying he's young. These people don't know what they are doing. They are just there because their parents put them. They make it a chop. Now their own way of collecting money be that. What does that boy know? I know somebody, a family member who went to school, one of the northern politician's child. My relative said, one day like this person ever now Uber everywhere. She know they cook. She buys her food cooked, right? She buys it. The house where she dey stay is paid. They send her money from Nigeria to pay for her rent, for Uber, and on top of that, she dey get pocket money. Her father is in politics. Now, when she's done, she already has a position waiting for her in Nigeria. That is the same Nigeria that you and I are. When you go hustle, Only you go also, you take loan, you pay the loan. If God help you, pay and finish. If God not help you, continue to pay until you fit pay finish. Now that person go come, all the money, the parents don't thief government money, carry and give am. Then when you don't reach there, you come dey talk down on you. Meanwhile, you don't know anything, and this person is terrible in her classes. You know they pass. My people, let's call it a day. I don't try. I don't want rant again. I don't. This not time not for ranting. Don't pass now. Action now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I appreciate you. Michael, Tracy, thank you. I appreciate Roland. Roland, thank you. Eziakachi, thank you. Everyone, I can't go up the comments, but to all of you that was able to join, I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.